up to $3, and I round the $4, the $4.3 or like the 4.3 pounds down to 4. I'm like 12. Add a little bit on top because I rounded down a lot, so I'm like $12.25. And she's like, "That's a lot for wings." And I turned to her. I was like, "Ma'am, 4 pounds times $3.99 or times $2.99 is about $12." and she like looked at me weird. I was like, I'm actually giving you a fucking I'm actually giving you a discount. I could do the math for the actual price. She's like, I guess it's not that bad then. I was like, yeah.
Oh my, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I fucking
Yeah.
thought.
That's what I thought. Bitch.
I love it when you have those moments. You're like, that's what I thought. Shut up.
Dude,
Shut up,
I
old
also
lady.
had somebody like come to me and they're like, I want to talk to your fucking manager. And I was like, well, I'm the speaking manager on duty. What do you want? And they're like, well,
I want to talk to
I was like,
another manager.
well, it's me and the trainee in the store.
Call up your manager right now.
Well, if I needed to do that, I would call one specific manager. My goat, Arcadia. And she'll be pissed when she comes in. If she has to drive fucking 40 minutes to get to the store for some dumb bullshit that a customer wants, she will come in livid.
I mean, who wouldn't?
She always told me, quote, Michael, as long as you're in the right, I will swing on a fucking customer for you. And I said, thank you, Arcadia.
Oh boy.
Also, David, what is that on your
I
profile
don't
picture?
know.
What is
There was a
that?
random
Oh,
photo
that's
that
a
I
Dumbo
found in my.
octopus.
Yeah, it's that.
What?
This is the Dumbo octopus.
I've never seen that thing in my
They're
life.
adorable.
When they get approached, they'll kind of like squeeze up, and then they'll use their little flaps up here to cover their eyes. It's adorable.
What the hell? Is that a real thing?
I wanted
Yes.
to change out Trico,
What?
and it was the first thing I saw, and I was like, yeah,
Well,
I
only
forgot
the-
why I had this.
Well,
Sure.
no, that was not the first thing you saw, because I saw the fucking taxidermied squirrel.
With a gun.
No. Oh, hold on one second.
Oh my god.
If it doesn't look like Scrat from Ice Age, I don't care. Oh no, I just remembered. Did you guys hear that the Ice Age studio shut down? And the last thing they ever released was Scrat finally getting the acorn.
Yeah.
That shit made me unironically cry. I sat there, I was like, no,
Oh.
that's not how this is supposed to be, Scrat.
This is not how you're supposed to go out.
Ugh.
Eat shit and die.
Because
At
Scrat,
least they got the good
Why is
ending.
why is that taxidermy squirrel throwing up gang signs?
I don't know.
oh, we talking like
Oh my god.
Fucking white boy throwing up blood.
Hey, some dude, welcome.
white boy who has never witnessed
Yeah, I
gang
changed the
violence
title
in his
because I'm.
entire life.
I thought I had it corrected, but I made sure to fix it, so don't worry about it. But yeah, we're doing D&D tonight. Every Saturday is D&D,
God.
unless something comes up.
We have gangs where I live, and I say gangs because they'll like spray paint like a little stencil thing, and then there was a war between two of them. They just kept spray painting over each other's fucking stencils. And then there's a third gang that everyone jokes about because it was a bunch of middle schoolers that would go around on bikes intimidating people.
What the
But they're
hell?
kids, so you're like, yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
Not only are they kids, they're fucking tiny ass white kids.
Yeah.
I have never like witnessed any form of maliciousness like gang related in their fucking life. So they're like, oh yeah, this is cool, this is awesome.
The ones who would immediately break upon meeting an actual gang member.
Any pushback and they crumble. Oh,
Somebody swears at them. And they're like,
Oh.
they can swear?
Did your mom say you can swear?
Don't swear so loud. My mom's gonna hear and then she's gonna drown me. Oh man. Oh,
By the way,
man.
I just thought of a fucking. I thought it was something really funny that I'll say later. But it involves Maeve, the Dragonborn. That's the name, right, Maeve?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maeve of the Eldest Fight.
Yeah, it involves Maeve. Yeah, and it's just something that I find funny thinking about it with everything.
But
other
is
than
it
that-
the Jitties out?
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Well, it's legit because I was thinking about like how the wings work. If she wears any form of clothing, they're not gonna really work, and I really like the aesthetic. So we're just gonna flat plate like indiscernible. The only discernible part is
His mic unplugged. The only discernible part is.
There is no discernible part.
there we go.
Oh no! It defaulted to webcam.
No.
It's on your webcam.
Oh.
It's on your webcam.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine.
am I
It's
funny
fine.
liking? Oh,
No,
I'm
not
funny
anymore.
I was gonna go for a funny bit with emphasis with my microphone, but I unplugged my microphone. But the only discernible thing on her front is her cut abs. Like gem
Nice.
cut. Like Oh, please laugh.
She got,
when you go into it.
got quite abs.
You're lucky I don't have my dice out right now.
Quick, do shit before the DM can retaliate.
It's like, it's so
I
dumb
do
that
triple
laugh.
backflip. The world explodes.
Yeah,
Explodes
well,
behind
you-
them. As they
I
walk
will
away.
just fucking cast censor bar on the jitties, okay? Don't make me silence your jitties.
Oh my god.
I have minor
I will-
illusion.
I will
therefore
not-
I can cast sensor bar.
I will not free the jipple.
I didn't expect to hear that today. If I'm being
Hashtag free the
honest.
jipples.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, some dude has a question for you, Jacob.
I have an answer for him then.
So he said, Jacob, how many lucky rolls do you think everyone is going to get, and how many will it take for you to make them face a false Hydra?
No. Don't. No. Do
False
not.
Hydras are a really
No.
cool concept.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, trust me,
They're
I've
so
been looking
cool.
at their stat block.
Absolutely terrifying, though.
Yeah, did you know that you have to succeed a DC 20 charisma saving throw or not know that the Hydra is there?
Yes.
And also, if it's and that's it singing its song. If it sings its song with multiple heads, you have to take a minus D4 for every head that is singing.
Oh my. Yeah, some dude literally
It
said
also
that their
gets
last
it
character
also gets
died
3
in
dominate
a-
monsters a day.
What's the difficulty rating?
I couldn't. The ones I looked at didn't have a challenge rating.
I wonder why.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Anytime you're doing anything with an incredibly high skill check, remember that not everyone's going to be able to make it, and if everyone fails and one person succeeds, how will that affect the entirety of the combat?
Oh yeah, I know.
I'll never forget
I also
going into a very important character combat. Well, combat very important for my character, like everything leading up to it, and then failing at every single stun roll. So I was not in the fight for 7 of the 9 total turns. And those other 2 turns, I was crossing the battlefield to catch up to the fight.
Oof.
That was fun.
Wait, is the no? The song is DC 15. Sorry.
Yeah,
The song is DC 15.
fucking better
Uh,
be.
Yeah, Dominate Monsters DC 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know the languages?
Sure.
Understands the languages of its victims.
How about that?
What?
So if I'm a monk and every language can be understood by me, does it therefore speak every language at that point in time?
It just knows the languages of its victims.
Oh no, right. The monk doesn't technically speak all languages. All languages are just understood by it. They gave monk a bunch of weird shit, dude.
Dude, fucking level 15 monk doesn't need to eat or sleep.
Lol.
Or no, they don't need to sleep. They don't need to eat or drink.
Lol.
Level 20 monk,
Look at
you
it.
just kind of live. You level 20 monk does not die of old age.
God, I love monk. It's fair and balanced.
Also, to answer your question, no amount of rolls. They might face it or they might not in the future.
No, that's not.
Up to my wit.
Now I'm gonna be like way like overly like looking for signs of it possibly being around. I'm just like, could that be it? False Hydra?
Is this a false Hydra?
Is this a false Hydra?
It's just a regular Hydra.
It's a cat with 3 foam heads.
It's just an albino Hydra.
Is this magic?
I think there's a false Hydra, folks.
It
Oh, do you
does-
know I've been a false Hydra the entire time John ripped his face off.
Oh my god.
Everybody make a
He was playing
charisma
for the
saving
long
throw.
game.
The longest con imaginable.
That would be really wild.
Yeah, that's the one detail he
Thrown
told me,
off
but none of you. I've
completely.
been waiting for that to come out.
Dude, I can't believe he let me do it.
You know, I thought it'd be funny. I didn't know what a false Hydra was, so I was like, sure, fuck it. Then I looked, I was like, oh, well, I already said yes.
Can't
Whoops.
do much about it. Man who can do literally everything about it.
And if anyone did find out that you were a false Hydra, you could just be like, no,
No.
no. You don't know it. You don't know anything. I don't know anything.
Isn't the Hydra you're looking for?
Hydra, where?
All right. Let us begin the dunda.
They didn't.
So, a son saved and a debt still owed. A message reaching the group confirming and converging and confirming with Gorthadak the plans of retrieving Vestra. You take the magical items given to you and make your way into the endless forest. You have not a whole lot of difficulty getting up the mountain, thankfully. A bit of a slip up on Tylik's part, but other than that, mostly smooth sailing.
What did I do?
You almost fell off the mountain.
Yeah, you slipped. Do you not remember?
No, hold on.
Our
You-
biggest enemy, mountains.
Climbing.
Climbing.
Oh, I thought you were talking about during the fight.
No, not during the fight. But you get
Some
up
dude,
to the
don't
mountain.
make me laugh.
and
That was
eventually-
too funny.
Hear off in the distance fighting happen. And as you're coming up, you see a tiny black dragon wormling fly through the air and impale on a rock, and you hear very angry Irish noises. To see a gemstone dragonborn, topaz crystalline skin, fighting these wormlings.
Jitty's out.
Chitty's out. And after making one of the wormlings run away in fear, it came back with its parent. Then, after a series of unfortunate events of everybody continuously staying in a line and getting blasted with acid, but Maeve not being affected at all, eventually deal and slay with the dragon, making your way into the other side where there was a gentle snowfall in the second range. past the First Range Mountains. You follow the compass, slowing down time, make your way to the building that the compass had led you to. Using the dispelling orb, got rid of the magic transportation connected to the building. Eventually, hearing Gorthadak tell 2 people inside, "You're fired," and then 2 bodies thumping to the ground. You all go in to see him holding Vestra, questioning Maeve at the moment, but saying he'll deal with it later. And then brings you all through his teleportation back into the ever-spiraling tower, where there is hundreds of other copies of Gorthadak all running around, some in like simplistic lab coats, some in suits, some in just like lazy attire, with his ever-winding tower of bookcases and lab equipment and boards with writings on them with some kind of magic. As you all step and land back in the tower, Gorthadak holding Vestra hands her off to another group of Gorthadaks who use magic to gently float her along, and he says, "Make sure she's taken care of." Turns to you all and sits down on a chair that appears underneath him and takes a big sigh and leans forward and goes, "Oh, right. Now, I said that was a debt. However, I still feel the need of some compensation. Before that, I do have to ask," and he looks at you, Maeve. "Who are you?"
How do you do? My name's Maeve of the Eldest Fate.
Like, mage
Right,
hand,
hold up.
like, mage hand shakes your hand.
She shakes it a little too hard and immediately dispels the fucking mage.
Just,
Oh, my apologies.
just does it again. And then he goes, "So, how..." Then looks at the rest of the group. "Where did you find her?"
She was
Fighting a dragon?
on the way fighting a bunch of mini dragons. And then
Turns back to Maeve and goes, "So, I've never seen you around before, and I know practically everybody's face. So, you showed up
yes.
out of the fountain and
No.
decided to run... What? I'm sorry.
I have no idea what fountain you're talking about.
You don't know...
Is there a fountain that she like pats herself looking for something to like write this down? It's like fuck right.
No.
Get a notepad.
Immediately
what fountain are you talking about?
waves his hand, and an illusionary figure of the fountain, familiar to all of you except Maeve, with the familiar glowing orbs of light adorning the different segments. And he points to, goes, "Typically, all souls arrive from coming out of this fountain."
Ooh.
Typically.
Oh, I'm an exception. That's awesome.
How?
Yeah, no, never seen that in my life. Or on life, rather.
Okay, so you are aware that you died to get here.
No, well, technically I didn't die. Technically I did. Me folks back on the other side did a bit of a ritual because we're trying to learn more about death, what comes after, etc., etc., etc. So they did a bit of a ritual, sent me here. I woke up in a forest, and then decided to pick a fight with some fucking wormlings to see what the afterlife's like. Are they weaker? Are they stronger? Am I gonna get my ass kicked? Etc. Yeah.
Right, just normal research purposes. So, give me 1 second.
Oh, yeah.
He immediately stands up, gets right in front of you, towering over, and you can see in the the bright teal skin, the 2 empty socket eyes. You You think he's blind, but the others know he could see fine. The completely gray eyes staring down at you as you watch a flash of blue go across them, and he goes, immediately like steps back and sits back down on the chair. You're a pure soul. You're not in a body. That can cause issues. So, tell me again.
Yes.
This ritual. Now, as you can see, like gestures to the entirety of the tower. I'm a bit of a researcher myself. This ritual to understand death.
Yes.
So essentially you're separating your soul from your body and sort of
And then
figment-
shunting it to thereafter, the infinite nothing. Well, some of us assumed to be infinite nothing. Others said there was something after, and we needed to figure it out. So we've been sending people every once in a while. No one's really gotten back to them, but I feel like I've got good chances at that.
Right. Like gestures to your back, goes, I've seen a few people with that mark.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the person
So I
that
did make
Jacob's
it.
playing as right now, that is Gorth the Dag,
Were they souls like me, or were they
He is a-
bodies?
magical
full bodies
researcher
with
of
the souls
sorts. We work
inhabited.
with
So
them
they
a lot.
died. Okay, cool.
You're perplexing. And immediately, like,
The moment she says that, he says that, she like fucking sits up with pride. Like, yes, you're goddamn
like-
right, I am.
like just like full looking at you, just goes,
She starts striking poses.
just like still talking to everybody but not taking his eyes off Maeve, just goes,
Oh, I can also do this. Have I had like a short rest? 'Cause I wanna do-
you've not, but I'll let you.
Awesome. She
All right,
and
you're-
does the fucking wings again.
yeah, sorry, I've reminded myself that you aren't speaking telepathically to
Yes.
everybody.
Yes.
And goes, like, it watches the
I can also
necrotic
do that.
energy blast out and hold all of the crystalline pieces in place while the necrotic energy slowly comes out of your
Like,
mouth and
Flaps
just
the fucking wings.
goes, interesting. Immediately, like, appears right next to you, like, brushes his hand through the necrotic energy, and you see, like, a slight sizzle around his hand. He goes,
Careful about that.
pure necrotic.
Yes.
Very intriguing. And that necrotic essence, is that a permanent thing? Did you get that when you were born, or is that a part of your
Yes,
cult?
it's kind of a thing with us. Oh, what did he say? He said, "Topaz Dragonborn, do that." Yeah, that's what me da said. So yeah, it's a thing passed down from me father and his father and his father.
Right, crystalline dragons. We don't have any of those that I'm aware of.
I'm a fucking specialist person on this plane. Ain't that something?
Now, I will tell you, though I've set up all the connections that go from this flat plane to all the planets in the sky, I've not fully explored all of them, so there may be crystalline dragons up there somewhere. But,
Tomato.
another question for all of you. Just for my own morbid curiosity, you also saw the sun setting, right?
Yes.
That's not normal.
No.
No.
Fucking boring place this is.
Wait, is this set here
I'm
too,
sorry.
or was it just past the ridge?
It's supposed to never set. Even whenever you're far past the third range of mountains into the fourth range of forest.
So what kind of an issue's that?
A confusing one. You see, it's believed that the sun being in the sky is the overseer's eye. The overseer being the second child of the true God.
God, okay.
And right, you don't know anything. Oh, you're going to have a lovely story to tell
Uh,
everybody back home.
A quick side question. Do you, when death came for you, was it male or female? We're still having arguments about that.
Oh, that depends. There's history lesson. Just as the quick explanation of there's one true God. They created the 10 children. Those are the 10. Then under them are all the gods those gods created. Then the gods those God created. And it's a tier system of 5. Number 5 is the one true God, most powerful. Number
Okay.
4 is the 10 children, the next powerful. Number 3, those gods create the souls. They create souls for living beings. The next strongest, number 2, those create the worlds that all the beings inhabit. They create the many infinite worlds that beings inhabit. The first, the weakest set of gods, create the religious figures in every world.
And where does death fit into this?
There's lots of them.
Lots of them.
There's male, female. There's a few animal deaths, as far as I'm aware. I've not interacted with all of them.
Her face, she wide grins, and like more of the necrotic fucking tread just comes out. She goes, shit.
She just goes,
She starts like giggling to herself. She goes to rub her hands together, but goes, right.
he goes, do you want your arm? But not sure that'll be possible.
Well, it's been like this. Well, it was less of it. It's grown a little bit over the past like 70 or so years that I haven't had it. So I think, given enough time, it'll fully grow back. And honestly, I'm curious about that time frame.
Well, I stole your accent for a second there. Well, here's the thing. We have spells capable of regenerating limbs. I'm just not sure if it will work on you.
Because I'm a soul. not
Because you're
the
a
actual-
soul.
Awesome.
I'm more than willing to call over Corazon to see if it's possible.
No, I'm genuinely deeply invested in it slowly growing back on its own, because that'd be a new and wild thing. It's not. By what I've heard, I'm an ancient fucking dragonborn as old as dot itself, he says. But I'm curious about it fully grown back.
Your father seems an interesting figure, that's for sure.
Oh no, that's not me father. Me dad's long dead. It was what was it? His name was Frankie. Frankie of the Eldest Fate. It's a fucking thing we do at our monastery. But Frankie, it makes a killer fucking banana bread. He said, "Oh, you're the oldest fucking, you're the oldest fucking dragonborn I've ever seen." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." It's a bit rude to say that a lass is old, but I'll take it as a compliment. And he goes, "Oh, thank you for not punching me in my fucking face." And I'm like, "Oh, you're welcome."
Banana bread.
Yo.
Fucking banana bread, dude.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
what?
went into the monastery one day and I found some fucking banana bread, dude. Hell yeah.
I just kinda
Me ma
eat it?
used to help-
Anyway, I'm not letting you do that whole fucking scene,
You
okay?
fucker, I had it prepared.
I know,
That was the
I know
entire
you
bit.
I know you know the whole bit, but I'm not sitting here for 3 minutes.
I mean, I don't think
Don't
Gorthadak wouldn't just let this keep
Yeah.
going, would he?
Oh my
She does the entire banana bread monologue, if not stopped.
If Gorthadak will let it happen, but just talk to the rest of the group.
She's in the background.
She's talking.
I'm just fully listening to Maeve.
Fucking
This is interesting.
Monastery the other day. Hell yeah. My mom used to tell me that.
Alright, so,
I'm
alright,
going to wait,
here's the
and
thing.
Like, I waited a long time, and then I got some fucking banana bread at the monastery the other day. Hell
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Like, after about, like, a minute into it, Gorthadak just, please.
Oh,
Just-
apologies.
Right.
He pays for
Um,
banana bread.
Apparently. Um, John, I have something interesting to show you, and the rest of you if you're interested. Do you remember, Corzun told me of this, back whenever he tried to heal your, throat
My-
scar,
Yeah.
and he kind of got launched into the wall of the Colosseum at
Oh right.
light
Yeah.
speed. Yes, he was able to. There was a small fragment of whatever magic that was connected to that curse that came off and tried to connect with him, and he was able to contain it and hold it in and gave it to me for research purposes.
For research.
Understanding it. If there's one thing I love better, it's overcoming any obstacle, no matter how big of a shithole it turns out to be. He,
Like that something. You found anything interesting about the shard? Whatever it was.
some, follow me, turns to the right and a wooden door opens and he opens it up and you can see it's in the middle of the room and you can look through and it's into a completely different room.
Oh, the non-Euclidean stuff.
Yes, it isn't non-Euclidean.
Well, maybe. Ain't that something?
Gorthadak steps in and you come into this massive, like 100 feet by 150 feet chamber. There's about 20 feet, like 20 to 50 feet, 20, 30 feet of just work tables and like paper, 100, like 30 other Gorthadaks all like talking, communicating, writing shit down. And there's a straight pathway that leads to a massive glass pane. And floating in the center of this like white marble room behind its glass pane is a floating black, like glowing almost lightning scar that has tiny little jolts of black lightning come off and then immediately get sucked back in. And it's in the middle, kind of far away, but from what you can tell, it's maybe about 10, 15 feet long.
What the hell?
Yes.
That came out of me.
Yes. Well, your throat. I've learned that it's godly in nature. A god punished you some way. However, my first thought process was that it was a god that you are blessed by. But that was not true. The essence that is withheld within that is not an essence that your god is capable of producing.
Alright.
I have narrowed it down that it is either a soul maker, one of the 10 children, or the one true god that created this.
Of course.
And to finish a point I was saying earlier about the sun setting, it's believed that the sun holding high in the sky, along with the quick change between the sun and moon, the day and night cycle, is believed to be the overseer keeping watch over the entire plane. Because one of the main abilities, you could say, of the overseer is they see everything within a plane of existence. Everything. So, the fact that the sun is now moving normally means the overseer is no longer overseeing this plane, which has a whole hell of a lot of implications.
Alright. What are these implications?
Either the Overseer is tired of overseeing this plane, or the Overseer is doing something else. Which both are a conundrum. Because the Overseer has always, its entire existence, loved watching this plane and watching the humans and elves and things. All the different beasts and animals, the living creatures, thrive and exist. If it's off doing something else, then certain beasts that the Overseer's strength hold back suddenly are under a lot less strain. And if the Overseer doing something else more important to them, then there may be something in this plane that they deem unworthy or unfit.
Okay.
I am not really sure. I have a hell of a time trying to understand the godly process. I can only barely understand the religious gods. But even them are all full of vain, self-centered aspirations of trying to be stronger than what they actually are. By the way, turns to Maeve, do you want to meet one of the death gods?
Yes.
Immediately, like, pulls out his pocket this small, like, jar, like this very tiny glass jar, and throws it to the ground, and it stretches out and stretches up, and you see this black smoke twirling, twisting, and spinning around, and until eventually you see within the smoke a floating skull that just goes, "Where am I?"
How do you do? My name's Maeve, the eldest Oh, does it have discernible hands?
No, it
Oh
is
my
right now a
God.
floating skull within a black mist.
How do you do? My name's Maeve. Oh, my apologies. My name's Maeve, the eldest fate. I've been told that you're an incarnation of death. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Kind of like looks at Gorthadak, and Gorthadak just angrily glares, and he goes, "Okay."
Do you want me to launch into the death questionnaire that I had prepped, or do we
God.
want to have this fade into background noise?
If you want. I mean,
So is death like a title you're giving? Were you a being or a concept? A being before this is like an entire conceptual thing? Do you individualize your look and the way you take somebody depending on who it is? Do you like banana bread?
I was kind of made like this, and I tried to be a god of something else, but nobody believed me, and so I just did the death thing, and everybody kind of agreed to that. And I've never had banana bread before.
Oh, you'd love it. Banana
What
bread's
is banana
fantastic.
bread?
You've never had banana bread? I've got to make banana bread at some point.
Has Kent had banana bread?
roll a history check.
This is gonna be the saddest plane of existence if we've never had banana bread.
There's like Tyler here is trying to understand, like, I know what bananas are, but how do you make bread from bananas? Like, don't
I
you
would
need
say
some
you
like
haven't.
kind of grain?
I haven't.
No.
So when a
Kent is
god
also
stops-
visibly confused.
So when a god stops being believed and he turns into he or she turns into death. Okay.
No, that's
No?
not. No, see.
They can continue to exist, but you just chose to do the whole death thing.
Well, I tried to do other things. I tried to do shadows, but the skull didn't really help with that, so
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I cannot
So what
make
were you
a
the
body.
god of originally?
I'm not really a god of anything. I kind of get to choose.
Okay.
Most gods
that are in the like religious category just kind of make shit up as they go. They'll try be different kinds of gods in whatever worlds they're in. Some of them have shticks. There's one guy, Jesus. He's kind of cool.
Jesus. Does he know about banana bread? I feel like
Probably.
I'm getting a whole lot of stuff that people don't know what banana bread is, and honestly, it's the saddest fucking thing I've ever heard.
I don't know how you make bread out of bananas.
It's really fucking
Yes.
good. It's kind of simple too,
Strange.
but like, gotta make banana bread now. Did ask Cranky for his fucking recipe though. Yes, I'm making banana bread. Bring banana bread to the unwashed masses. All right, shit, right? Like she like fully goes to like you'd think after losing my arm for like 70+ years, I'd get used to the whole not having an arm bit, but like kind of overrides sometimes. And you just go, all right, let's go. But got so many questions. This is fantastic. I'm willing to, at this point, fade into the background.
Gorthanak immediately, like, the bottle shrinks and you just hear, no, wait, please, and just, like, picks the jar back up, slides into the coat. You get more questions. At some point, you come back here and I get to do some research. Sound good?
That's a deal.
Holds out his actual hand and shakes it.
She
You get to have
she's
the
like one of
actual
those.
hand.
She's like one of those people that shakes way too fucking hard. She's like,
Yes, right. So, you all do what you ought to do. Corazon might have more quests for you, or you can pursue your own desires. You're all out of debt for me, so... Unless you need anything else from me, I'm just going to be doing my typical research.
keep me in the loop about that, if you would.
Of course. It did come from you. I wouldn't have it without you, so it's only fair.
Alright, just making sure. Well, I ain't got no questions. I'm ready to roll.
Right. Well, toodaloo. And you all suddenly feel yourselves falling as there's a circular area of mist right below you, and you all fall and immediately land back on the ground outside of the bar. Forced out.
Hmm.
I don't think I'm ever gonna be used to that. Yeah, I probably should rip the fucking dressage off. I'm gonna be honest with you folks, it's been fantastic going on gallivanting around this here world, but I think I'm gonna hang up the towel and retire. I got my son. He grew up a lot more than I ever saw him, and I'd like to be present for his life, and especially after that fucking dragon. I don't want to figure out what happens if I die after dying already. That's actually a very good question. What happens when you die? Can you not, please? I'm trying to have a moment here. Apologies, sir. Thank you. If you guys ever need me or want to say hi or just stop by, feel free to. I'll be sure to cook something up best I can, but I want to live the rest of my life that I can with the happiest ending I can with my son. So, I appreciate all of yous. Thank you for coming on me with my inane bullshit. But, I'm not doing this no more. John kind of looks around the group. There's sadness in his eyes, but there's resolve.
This would mean a lot more if I was Nox right now.
Oh no!
Yeah, Kent's just sitting there like...
He's just like,
he's gonna be so shocked.
That motherfucker.
Ken's just like there sitting smiling like,
Well, I guess that's that. Wish y'all safe travels and best of luck in whatever y'all do. John walks off.
And I play John like a little flute melody while he walks off at least.
Play
Whatever you
do a performance check. Just
Like a little like
Don't
like a little-
performance check that motherfucker.
just a tiny one. Just a tiny
had-
one.
Let's
Don't
go. Alright, performance check him, go.
you were about to say yeah, no, yeah, I do.
You're the
You
coach.
start to play. You say you're doing the flute.
Yeah.
Glowing rainbow colors of your blessing coming out and forming into a pearlescent, like bubble-like metallic flute. And as you start playing, you get like into the music. You really start to get into it, playing a melodic but also sad undertone. As a friend that you've had for a good majority of your venture is now starting to go, and without even thinking about it, just your mind's eye imagining it and creating it, suddenly you all hear slight violins and basses strumming alongside, creating a melody, until after 5 minutes of John slowly walking off into the distance, there's a full orchestrated ballad going on, and everybody words, everybody is like in the circle is encapsulated in this.
Does John
Um,
hear this?
Oh yeah.
Though it is unseen, John does shed tears.
What the hell?
Yeah, yeah. 07. He has his happily ever after, or as happy as it can be.
Audrey, check your
Yeah, so
WhatsApp.
I
see-
saw.
Okay.
Maeve is sitting there, like, detached but moved because she has had almost nothing, but she recognizes that this is an emotional moment for everyone, so she's just...
Hold on, checking.
Are you all okay?
Yeah. Sorry. Did not mean to make it
no,
that.
You
No.
all
No,
That
it
much.
it was a beautiful song, but like, being one of my first contacts here, I got this like attachment to you, but like that felt, whew, I almost shed a fucking tear. I don't know if I have tear ducts, but I almost shed a tear. That was beautiful, simply beautiful. That was.
Anyway, I could go for what'd you call it again? The banana bread?
Oh
Like
yeah,
bread-
banana
bread
bread.
banana?
Do we have? Is there like shops here? Do we have like a central
Plenty.
location? For...
Plenty.
All right. She. Awesome. Well, she. I don't have any fucking money. How do we get money here? He mentioned like a quests in like an adventure guild, I think.
Yes, it
you turn, and directly across from Gorthodax Bar, you see, like, every couple hundred feet, Corazorn's, you just see Corazorn's, Guild Hall and Adventurers. Corazorn's Adventurers Guild.
And where'd the other one go? She like points at Brenham, points at Tylek, and then points where Kent was.
And you both now notice that Kent is gone.
Was that normal?
No.
No.
So we
I
should
mean,
probably
typically,
go looking for her. For him. No. Apologies. Listen. I've been here for like 30 fucking minutes. It's a bit of a fucking thing to be transported soul only to the afterlife.
so you were kind of transported to the afterlife, and
Yes.
then transported back here, and then transported outside.
Yes. A lot
That's
of
fair, that's fair.
transportation gums up the brain. And my brain doesn't work all that well in the first place.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
Well, you guys decide what you want to do. All right. So you head off to find the four ring.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So where do you head first?
I'd probably head to maybe the same area that we had gone to previously. To,
For your other meeting, you head out to the abandoned district, and the sun is slowly
Hello,
setting.
Hobbs, welcome.
You say
Huh?
you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, my join emote like happened again. I was like,
Yeah, I just saw that. I was very confused.
You head out to the abandoned district to reconvene in the same building. You continue walking. You see walking behind you, and at first you're concerned, but you see a singular ring around, and so you assume it's just kind of an escort, making sure that nobody even attempts to look at your direction wrong. And as you come up to the outside of the building, the one ring that was following you comes up beside you and kind of kneels onto the ground and says, "Are you here to meet the One of Shadows?"
Have they asked this like prior so that I would actually know what this means, or is it just like them asking
No.
like
They're asking if you are here to see the One of Shadows, implying that the One of Shadows is a person.
do I know this One of Shadows?
You assume it's probably this Rifor ring you're talking about, considering how your god likes to tell people what your intent and desire is so they can be as efficient for you as possible.
Yeah, Kent just does like a discreet nod.
He stands up and goes, "Follow me. You've changed to hideout." And takes you over maybe 200, 300 feet further down the street into what looks like a dilapidated warehouse. Walking in, there's a bunch of old boxes smashed in, crushed, and he goes over to one crushed box, slides it over to see that all of the crushed in is one solid carved piece of wood to look like a crushed box, slides it over to reveal a staircase going down. You head down the stairs, and through a very short hallway there is a very small like office space, like office size space that the One Ring then stands at the doorway, and in the room you see a person standing there, hood up, mask completely covering their face except for their eyes, and a cloak that has 4 golden rings around the arm. And they sit there, kneel down, and go, "What is it that I can do for you, Great Chosen?"
I would like to hear about if we have identified the mole, as well as any other as well as a full report as to how everything is going so far with recruiting and such.
The mole is slowly but surely leaving the breadcrumbs that we are following. I am not set on the path of making sure that the mole is found. I am more for the finalized making sure the mole is dealt with, but I've been kept up to date that we are getting ever closer. We believe the mole is not to be on this plane, but in one of the planets in the sky. We are currently trying to figure out which one. And as to for recruiting, as far as I am aware, we are gaining a consistent about 30 followers each day. And among those 30, at least 5 of them are truly devotees, whose will never falter. Meanwhile, 3 of them are those that might just be in it to trick us. So those ones we've kept a very, very close eye on.
That is good, but not nearly good enough.
We would like to do more, but with the mole tampering with our information network and killing people that they find out are better at recruiting people, the more charismatic of our group, the mole has caused more issues since they know they've been found, slowing down us by consuming our resources. Meanwhile, the hirings are made to set up information bases on further planets while also trying to maintain a covert idea of their making sure nobody knows of their existence on that planet. After the failed takeover of us trying to consume the rule over our planet, and the failure of it, it has been harder to try and set up a network to consume a planet's networks and fully control it. People are more wary, but slowly and surely we will work our way to consuming everything. Just as the spider intends. Everything will be within her web.
Okay. Well, have you also been taking what I had recommended previously in mind while recruiting?
Remind me really quick what that was.
Oh, through like blackmailing and torture.
But
We have taken it into consideration, and that boosted our numbers from 20 every day to 30. However, that also added the side effect that there are those that are more devout through fear of their loved ones getting hurt. That they are devout to the god, but it's not a full devotion. Not fully in their soul of their own will, which means the connection to our god and their strength is not as good as it could be, but it is more members. We planned for those that only see devotion through fear, to bring them through some sort of regiment, some sort of camp, something to show them the light at the tunnel, the brightness that the goddess of kin wishes to show us in the world that she has planned for all of us. To bring their devotion of fear through devotion of will. Fear is strong, but love is stronger, and we will make everyone alive love her.
Kent like curtly nods, but also is just also deep in thought. Just that trying to think of some more possible things to do.
While you do that and think of that,
Yeah.
we can do. We're gonna go back.
Yeah.
We saw that summer.
All right.
Maybe?
So
That's very
you all
good, very
notice
sad.
Kent gone.
Yes.
You're not there.
Good.
Yes.
And the sun.
Now my religious silent.
At this point, the sun is about like 6-7 o'clock. Like it's nearing sunset. How about that? Because I don't know the exact fucking points in the sky.
Fuck you.
Didn't we
Fuck
see
it,
like
it's
a
nearing-
sunset like in the last time? The last
No,
session?
you didn't see.
It
You
was
saw the
starting
Where's the
sun.
to set.
sunrise?
You saw no. You saw the sun as you were walking through, and you
It
got
was
to the mountain.
starting to set.
It was in its noon, and it was
Mm.
starting to set, as in it was starting to move, which was not normal.
Ru-
It typically stays there
okay.
until it does a quick swap.
Hmm.
But you are watching it start to set, and now you're getting near sunset across the horizon.
Okay.
Like that something. I'm a herald of all things wild, apparently.
Speaking of what? Oh god, that interaction.
I can't wait to meet Wild as this character, dude.
Oh no!
I cannot wait.
So what is it you all do? There's Guildhall. There's you could go look for
fact
the
that
other.
someone's missing.
Yeah, there's the fact someone's missing. You could try and figure out that.
Yeah, they can handle himself.
I feel like we should kind of take care of that.
Yeah. We're still
Is this like
outside.
a utopian society? Should I be concerned for their general well-being?
You immediately watch as a giant minotaur jogging past, run past, goes like looks at you three, goes hi, because he recognizes Tylik and Brenham,
Brenham.
just kind of jogs past, and then you hear, "Hey, let go of that cart!"
Yeah, that's
I
Jackson.
feel like we might want to. How about that? I feel like we might want to. Can who was it? Was it Kent? Can they take
Yes.
care of themselves? Did they get like
Maybe.
run up in a fucking alley by like 3 or 4 hoodlums?
Oh, if it's
It depends on
hoodlums,
which one.
you know, I'd be more afraid of what happens to the hoodlums instead of Kent or Docs, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Previous records have shown disintegration is a good deterrent of crime.
And a very
about
efficient
that.
converter for religions.
Past reference has shown, don't leave Nox alone with somebody.
I mean, Kent.
Well,
Nox is fine.
Kent, which I don't fucking know. Nox sounds.
I
Nox
know-
sounds more edgy.
well, I'll trust yours to judgment.
We're still outside the bar, right?
Yeah, you're between the bar and the Guildhall right now.
Could I ask the Gorthadak outside one of the doors if they were watching us at all, like if they saw us, and see if like they saw Kent just poof.
You walk up to them. Let me. Fuck, Garfield is curled up asleep right here, so I can't put out my large amount of dice right there because he's
You fucking idiot.
God damn it. Okay.
He's a cute little baby. Can't,
can't
disturb
wake the
the
sleeping
baby.
No, I can't sleep. I can't wake the baby. Okay.
I'm gonna go grab some water real quick.
Caduceus, Traveler, or Jester?
Traveler.
Obviously, the traveler.
Yes.
Traveler. All right. Let's see if Gorthak was paying attention. No. Immediately, the Gorthodax says to you, "Sorry, I just pay attention when somebody comes up the stairs and what's just to go inside. Then I seat them. I was not paying attention to anything out on the main walkway."
Wait, there's stairs here?
Yeah, there's like a slight 2-3 steps up to the area of the bar.
Ah.
Interesting.
Gotta add that extra effect of whenever you throw somebody out the door, they have to go down.
Yes, it's gonna hurt even more. The Corzorn Guildhall is like one step. Like it's literally like a one step up and you're on the wood platform of the Guildhall.
Yeah. Where do you think they would have gone, Eilig?
Why would it concern me?
You can try and make a perception check to see if you can figure out where they might have gone.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll make the perception check. Well, I know it might not concern you because it is hint we're talking about, but I'm more concerned for everybody else, like you said.
Oh, yeah, but that'd be kind of funny to see, would it not?
Question,
Yes.
GM.
Yes.
But
Did 25 see where Ken goes?
You're looking around and just past the bar, between the magical inn service and the bar, there does seem to be a kinda creepy alleyway.
The inconspicuous creepy alleyway.
Does he have a oh, what's the word?
That's like the only, unless they went down the main path, that's the only like side path to sneak down.
Does he have an affinity for creepy alleyways next to bars?
He has an affinity for being creepy?
Well, I guess it's
Yeah.
our best guess.
You,
I would say
off you go.
it's either that or his house. So
you make your way. Do you
Why
make
wouldn't
your
you
way
check
down the?
house?
Yeah. Do you check the
Like,
alleyway
Maeve-
or do you check the house?
Like maybe
we'll check
full
the
stop.
alleyway first.
Just check the
Alright.
person's house.
You check the alleyway and you start to walk down the alleyway, and it like winds a little bit, but after maybe only about like 50 feet of walking, in the middle of the alleyway, you see a person stood there, dark hood over their head, shadow covering their face, with this long black robe that has 2 golden rings around the right wrist, that is standing there and goes, "What do you need with the master? What do you need with the chosen?"
Handsome master?
No. Not master, but what chosen are you talking about?
The chosen of our god. Who else?
That's very
Well, see,
vague.
there's multiple here, as we
That
as
is
we all
very
know.
vague. Yeah.
Immediately, like, within the, like, reaches in and flicks a card and slides on the ground, and you see the same design that's on the robe of Kent, the shape of a spider.
Yep, that's our man.
Yeah, he kind of just walked off, and we're a wee bit concerned about him.
He's fine. We're watching him.
Can I insight check this shit?
Go for it.
16 on the dice plus. What's my insight? 23.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
I'm very curious as to what he's gonna tell him.
Uh-oh.
Ba-dum.
The word uh-oh was cut off
I can
too.
hear him laughing over there.
Oh,
Oh my god.
what if I just killed this guy?
Just
Well, then we
killed
can't
him?
find Kent.
Oh my god, just flat out. Oh my
I have
god.
how many fireballs in my pocket?
We're all in the area.
4. I have 4 fireballs I could cast.
You got
Oh my
4
God.
fireballs.
Technically, was it no, I can cast 7 fireballs.
Hmm.
Hey. But don't cast it in a small alleyway where 3 of us are.
Why not?
Someone's chat is asking for help. They're saying, like, I need help. I'm
Because I
babysitting
would-
my cousin and she won't stop aggressively petting the puppies. Tell me what to do.
Hello. I hope
Bar.
that was.
Tell
I
him
hope
to
that was
stop.
a good bit. That was beautiful timing. Just the.
That was
uh-oh.
great, yeah.
It was like
I
uh-oh, and cut off.
I will connect with Brenham and Tylik telepathically as to not fully broadcast my messages and basically say,
Here you go,
he
some
is
dude.
fine.
Just pray.
They're
There's
more so
your-
concerned
that's what you should
about
do.
his safety than us figuring out that he's fucking here or like anything about it. I feel like he's in good hands, but this is up to you more so than me.
Okay, and I just turn around and start walking away.
I'd look at Brenham.
I'll just look back at the other guy and just go like, okay. I'm gonna pick up the card on the ground real quick though. I was gonna be like, okay, just let him know to, I don't know, leave one of these whenever he just poofs off like that or something. He'll know
So wait-
what. Yeah.
So we at least know where he's going. And
Yeah, that way he just doesn't
vanish into thin air.
If our chosen decides for you to not know he is going away, that is his choice. But your message will be relayed.
Okay, thanks.
Alright. Walk away the moment we're around the corner. I hate this fucking high and mighty religious types.
Yeah, get used to it if you're gonna stick around.
Oh no, how many am I gonna punch in the fucking face?
Yeah,
As
I
you-
mean, how many people can say they're best buds with the god? Not many.
As you walk around the corner of the alleyway, you see another cloaked figure cloak over the head, except it's a deep, like viridian green cloak billowing down, covering just like everything but a small sliver in the middle.
Yeah, but
See,
shady
I-
fucking church is around the
I-
corner.
No,
And
no.
walk by and ask for like a high five, like hold up my hand, high five.
You immediately,
How's
they
it going,
immediately
dude?
walk forward and go to high five you, and you get the electric buzzer like zap.
Hey,
I
that's
go
my
for a
bed.
fist bump.
You go for fist bump, and you just get a normal fist bump.
Hell yeah. My
Oh, so we're cool
man
with this
T.
guy.
He's at least cool with me, but that's debatable sometimes. But
Alright, alright.
He flips the hood back and goes, sorry, I just... I've been keeping an eye on my precious one here, like, gestures to Tylek, and just goes, and I've just been very intrigued by you. You are, like, looking at Maeve, just, you are unique to be sure.
For God's sake, I'm right about that. How do you do? My name's Maeve of the Eldest Fate.
Immediately ignores your hand and just starts, like, knocking on the crystal on your chest.
I'll go fuck myself.
Just,
Yeah,
like,
he tends to do this.
knocking on the crystal, goes, I've seen a few dragons like this, but no dragonborn.
Could you at least ask consent first?
Just laughs.
That put
Not-
a bad taste in my mouth.
and
And I've got fucking necrotic shit oozing out of it.
Sorry. Just like a good trick. And
Well,
trust
yeah,
me,
there's tricks, and then not asking for consent when inspecting someone's body.
well, hey, it wasn't the chest, it was the stomach. I'm sorry. I'll be more careful next time. It was just a
Okay,
very...
No. It's not the fact that you did it, it's the fact that you skipped asking for consent, which is a personal ick.
Well, I'm sorry.
I would have been fully well letting you inspect me and my body and everything else, because apparently I'm a fine fucking specimen here, but at least ask if it's okay to do something like that in the first place. Do you even
Okay.
know what fucking banana bread is, or are you a part of the unwashed class?
Well, it's lovely. I love it.
Oh, that's what I'm fucking saying! These two don't know what the fuck banana bread is, and it's a goddamn shame!
Immediately, like, goes into his cloak and pulls out a comically large loaf of banana bread and
Immaculate.
just hands it over to Tylik and just goes,
Sorry, it's just typically the gemstone dragons that I interact with are more ferocious, and the crystal loses its luster whenever they're not alive anymore.
That'll do it.
So, it's just interesting to see one living, and with the energy imposed into the dragon continuously flowing, it was just...
Yeah, it was a fucking struggle early in life, but then I figured out that if I just keep my fucking mouth shut, it'll stave it off enough to not immediately turn people to dust.
It's a fine trick, I'll say that.
immediately, like, starts to walk out of the alleyway and just goes,
Sorry, it was just a curiosity of mine.
Uh-oh.
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 Well, that can't be good.
Uh-oh.
Again.
Oh no!
Mamma mia, here he goes again.
Mamma mia. Here we go
Here I
again.
go again,
Mama. I miss you. Mamma mia.
Quickly now. Okay,
Oh,
welcome
no.
to Mod and Balatro. A lot of things are gonna happen really fucking quickly.
You were
Oh
streaming?
no, it went down.
No, you're not. I saw it for a second and I was like, it's Balatro,
Alright.
isn't it?
Welcome to Mod and
Yeah.
Balatro. A
Oh,
lot of
God.
things are gonna happen very quickly.
Oh no, is it?
Ignore everything here.
Oh my god, you're
Oh
already
my-
lagging.
If I sell this egg, it will crash my game.
Trent, as soon as you open that, both you and your stream lagged.
God bless.
Oh my god. Oh, it's all
I'm hearing
it's,
a deep
it's frozen
rumbling,
already
and I
for
don't
me.
know if it's your game or
Oh no, it
something
is the
else,
game.
or your
I've
PC
made God
dying.
angry.
Oh my
I've made
god.
God angry. I think I've hit the limits of this run.
When have you not made God angry?
One of my favorite things is that Balatro stops responding. Typically, it will just outright crash, but Balatro with that hand stops responding.
Oh my god.
I will, however, show
It
you
looks
the egg that will crash
insane.
my game when I sell it.
Oh no.
Love how you go, yeah, if I make one move, it's gonna go crazy, and it just freezes.
It's just done.
Observe very quickly. Yeah,
Oh no.
selling
Yeah,
the
that'll
egg
do it.
crashes my game.
That'll do it!
Huh. Interesting.
So I'll start a run.
Instantaneous death.
Instantaneous death from selling an egg.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I had someone in chat like message a moment ago saying like, "Hey, I need help. I'm babysitting my cousin and she won't stop aggressively petting my like puppies. What to do?" And then just now he just messaged saying, "Never mind. I got her to finally stop by making her watch a 4-hour long lore episodes of FNAF."
Yeah, that's fair.
That'll do it.
Alright,
That'll do
time
it.
for antimatter deck.
Sounds about right.
Alright. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. We're gonna go. High card, give me my 3 Plutos. I've hit E 12,000. You know how it is.
So now that we have Maeve, does that mean John's just gonna be on the back burner for a while?
Until needed, John's living the retired life for the second time.
Oh my god.
Well,
Until
Because
his
I was-
son
I
gets
was-
kidnapped again.
Because I was legit, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, John achieved his reason. He doesn't want to die again. Especially, hey son, I'm gonna go out for a bit, dies for the second time, and has the, hey son, I'm going out for a bit, dies again. Because, like, I feel like
Yeah.
that's deeply
I feel like
traumatizing.
that's a little too painful.
Yeah. So John's not taking any chances, he's retiring.
He's retiring. Damn. That. Yeah.
We all know the sun is a false Hydra. It's not actually the sun.
Can you imagine?
John would be destroyed if that was true.
Bro.
That would be that would be
That
so
would
bad.
be fucking something.
John would have to kill his son and then kill himself.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I remember I was talking to Veer, I was like, one of the most tragic things you could do with John is have him fight his son, at which point he wouldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't see John doing
John would sooner be struck down by his own son than lay a single hand on him.
that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Now we just need to find a way to get John back in here.
Just
Let's
kidnap
find a
his
way
son.
to
Yeah,
pull
I was
him
just
out of
saying-
retirement.
Kidnap the son, and then I'll play him as the boss.
Oh my god.
No, we will die.
John was
Frickin'
fully ready to
dead.
rain hell and high water upon literally anyone. It truly is the epitome of don't poke the sleeping bear, lest you get mauled.
And you will get mauled.
Yeah, and then I'll talk to Beer. I'll be like, all right, here are my pitches to tune him up for a 1v3. I'd ask about getting my second sword back. And then he said, quote, that would be John's peak fucking fighting capability. I was like, awesome. Too bad we're never gonna see it.
I mean, unless something bad happens, I'm sure John would come to the aid of
Unless
us if
something-
needed.
Well, yeah. If needed.
If needed. If
I mean,
something
whatever
really
piss off
bad
another
happens, I'm
god.
sure he would be happy to come help.
Oh, absolutely. But until something terrible and unforeseen happens, he is living his best life.
Hey, he's back.
How about that?
The drawing's going all right. I'm suffering, but you know, it's all right.
Oh no, I'm still connecting Discord! Don't laugh at me, you bitch!
Tell him the entire call's laughing at him.
Everyone's laughing. Everyone's laughing, baby. Hey.
There he
60 points
is.
of damage.
I'm down.
I would
this
be
a deck
really
save?
struggling if that would.
No.
If they should I make that thing out of it?
Because like I'm
It's
on
not a
18
dex save.
HP still after the other fight.
Alright, you all are still hurt. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm like, please,
I limit
please.
with one.
You all watch as like you saw the traveler at the end of the alleyway, and then you suddenly see the traveler standing directly in front of Tylik, and Tylik with a partially eaten loaf of banana bread, as the traveler just kind of smiles and goes, "Well, it's been wonderful meeting you, and let me just say, I've talked and interacted with some of your folk, Miss Eldest Fate. They are all very interesting.
Very, very.
As far as I'm aware, there is a monastery within the city. It's a shack
As
that
much
they've
as we
rented out.
can. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks very much. I'd love for directions.
Oh, don't worry about it, some dude. It's all good. It was
As
funny.
far as I'm aware, they're on the opposite side of the Colosseum. If you it's on the same direction as like looks at the other two, same side as Wilds. However, it's more it's a little further down, but not too far. Only about 100 feet down, you'll see a more run-down building that has shoddily painted on a wooden plaque saying Elder's Fate.
Yeah, that tracks.
I talked to them. They are.
Very
They are.
interesting. Oh, we are. Absolutely right, we are.
I cannot wait to see what they think of you. I'll tell you that much.
I can't wait to catch up with the fuckers that got sent over here.
Well, it's been fun. And
I
goes in to hug you, Maeve.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll one arm hug him.
Goes,
Fellow
To
banana
hug?
bread enjoyer.
you hug, and immediately your arm like squishes like fully in. And as you go out, it's a full person made of banana bread.
Alright, I taste that banana bread. Is it good?
It is really not as good as
Not as good as
Frank's.
Frankie.
Not as good as
Not as good-
Frankie, but pretty damn good.
I'll
bring the
take a
fucking
little
good
nibble.
word. I gotta bring the good word of Frankie's banana bread to this fucking place. Like a single tear. I weep for the unwashed masses.
Now we have people trying to convert people to the God of Ken. Now we have someone trying to convert people to fucking banana bread.
Yes.
Hell
Like, one
yeah.
of these. Hell yes,
I
exactly.
figure one of these we might actually join.
I walked into the monastery the other day. I got some
I walked into the
banana-
monastery.
You know,
I got some
no,
banana bread.
you know the
The
problem
banana bread trilogy.
with how I have created the world and all the how everything works. There is a god of banana bread.
Ah!
That's awesome.
There,
His
it is
name
entirely.
Frankie, damn it.
There is entirely possible for there to be a god of banana bread.
He was living with me the entire time. His name's Frankie. God bless. Frankie bless.
I had some
God
And
bless
now
banana
Frankie.
bread at
And
the
now-
monastery today. Hell
Hell yes.
yes.
You know, me ma used to tell me that if I wait, good things will come, and like I've been waiting for a while, and then I got some banana bread at the monastery, dude. Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah. So it just goes to show that waiting for
Oh.
things is like worth it. But there's a lot of bad things in this world, dude.
That aren't
Like-
worth it.
Like
Like-
fucking false hydras, dude.
Hell no. Like working a lot and not getting paid a lot of money, dude. Hell no. Like the
Hell.
fucking Cubs, dude. Hell no. But banana bread at the monastery, dude. Hell yes. Hell yeah.
So where do you go?
To the monastery, dude.
Yeah, for that banana bread.
My boy Frankie.
Do you bring the human loaf banana bread with you?
No, it's for the unwashed masses to enjoy.
All
Just
right.
The
you just-
unwashed mashers are just gonna eat a random bread person in the middle of the
Yes,
street.
because it's banana bread.
You just stand it in the middle of the street, like the middle of the main walkway. Yeah, and it's standing up on its own.
Magic banana bread.
And
Hell yes.
you just make your way, and you now see for the first time, Maeve, this enormous coliseum, several miles wide.
Holy shit. And we're supposed to walk around this fucking thing.
Oh
No.
no, you think that's impressive? Watch this.
And as you get up,
Walk
there's a
through.
massive area with different stalls. Not a lot of stalls because there's not a event going on at the Coliseum, but each of the open archways there is a blue swirling portal, and you watch Brenham just immediately walk through the one in the center,
I'd do the same.
and you watch Tyler also just walk straight through the one in the center.
Well, when in the
Can I put my
afterlife,
foot
do
out
as they
before
do.
Tyler comes out?
Yes,
Right,
you make a dexterity check, and Tylik make a perception check with disadvantage because you're
because you are in the middle of the teleportation of the
What is Brenham doing?
trying to
Trying
trip
to
you.
trip you on the way out.
God, I hope you fail.
Maeve, you follow suit, and as you come through, you see Tylik flat-faced on the ground and Brenham laughing.
What happened? Is there like a tripping hazard when going
I
through
stand
these
up and cast
portals?
hold
Yeah.
person on
Yes,
Venom.
there is.
Brenham, make a wisdom saving throw.
DC 16.
you
Oh.
Brenham fails.
I find the perfect angle, wheel up, deck him right in the nose.
I thought you were gonna say nuts.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you-
say I wasn't. I still have time.
you critically hit him in the nose
Because he is paralyzed.
because he is paralyzed, so it is an
Well,
automatic
actually, you have
crit.
to roll. You have to roll the hit first, but you do roll with advantage.
Yes, so roll.
Roll. It would be.
It'd be an unarmed attack, but I'm not. You
which
don't have
is
proficiency with that.
Strength.
Yeah, so roll 2d20s and add your strength modifier. Or yeah, just roll strength check with advantage. That's what it would be.
You add
14
him.
and 13. Yeah, because I did 2d20s and it.
14, 13. Brandon, what's your AC?
14.
All right, so you
Did you
just
crit?
hit. You
Dang it.
just hit.
Your turn
And
of
you
voice was
clock right in the
hilarious, was
nose,
the
2
fact that you
points of
screamed something
damage.
to someone.
Oh.
Yeah, that
And
was pretty funny.
wheel
I
around,
kinda remember
roundhouse
that.
kick him right in the nuts.
That was a fun time though. That was fun.
That was your
was
attack. So
definitely-
Brenham,
it would
make
definitely be
another
dumb.
wisdom saving throw.
You're screaming that in real life.
And is it
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
also
so
streaming
bad at
makes
wisdom
sense.
saving throws!
Yeah, it's at the end of each turn.
Yes.
It's
so
not
if
a-
You make it, you lose your turn.
Yeah, so you say you roundhouse kick in the nuts, roll another strength check with advantage.
16.
16. Right in the nuts. Brenham, you feel the pain, but you cannot move at all. You're stuck
The
there.
fucking giblets.
That's 2 more points of bludgeoning damage right into the groin.
What the fuck is happening here?
Your move, Venom.
Brenham, make another wisdom save.
You better make this one, else it's gonna get worse. I'm sorry. Anyways, I go for another.
You're about to kill this man.
I'm going to stop any further fuckery.
Oh no, I'm stopping here. Don't worry.
Okay.
Anyways, I go for another good kick right into their knee, like the back of their knee, and right before I hit them, I dispel this whole person.
You end concentration. So, right at the end, you immediately, Brenham, get launched down onto the ground, wheeling in pain from the nut kick and the nose hit. You're fucking on the ground in pain.
I'm just on the ground, like rocking, like trying, like going, ow, my nose, ow, my dick, ow, my
Yes.
nose, ow, my knee. Worth it,
Yes.
worth it though.
It was in like the back of the knee, so it was like the equivalent of dead legging you, but you had no chance to like prep yourself because you were in the middle of being paralyzed.
And instead of just like a light tap to the back of your knee, it's just a full force kick.
Yeah.
So you're just going down.
Worth it still. Still worth it.
Come on, bud. Get up.
you,
I fucking offer my arm.
Did you learn any less?
Healing word myself real quick.
I counter spell.
Level 1 spell.
Yes.
So it immediately fizzles.
Oh my
Have you learned your
god.
lesson?
Fine, will you at least help me up,
Pulling out all the spells just for
What's
this.
the magic word?
please?
I give him a hand, and I
Fucking grasp.
what? And I spell.
Wait, you have 2?
You already used your reaction. You already used your reaction for counter
You already
spell.
used your reaction. That's so fucking good. That's beautiful.
Oh my god.
Would that be an advantage because he was also going to grab the hand? I'll say fuck
Yeah.
it. Yeah, do
I
shocking grasp at
mean-
advantage.
I don't know how to do that.
Do you have shocking grasp in your thing? Do you not?
Yeah, I did it though myself, so I don't know if it's entirely correct.
Hold on. Let me look at your fucking. Because shocking grasp is just a.
I put it in myself. So
Spell
Yeah.
attack roll.
Yeah. So just a spell attack roll.
Which is
It's a,
proficiency plus spellcasting modifier added to a d20.
yeah. So you roll a d20 and add 7. And you roll 2 d20s, add 7.
okay, I'm just gonna do that.
God, I hope you crit.
Oh please, that would be really funny.
With advantage, correct?
With
Yes.
advantage, yes. That is the 2 d20s.
Okay, that's a 15 then.
15
There's
plus...
one with an 8 and one with a 1.
Oh. I was like, yeah, it's 15 plus 7. Oh.
That is your AC.
Meets it, beats it.
Is it AC or is it a saving throw?
No, because he
shocking-
makes an attack roll, it is just your AC.
Yeah. It then, I believe shocking grasp then has a saving throw. I think, or am I wrong about that? No, it just yeah. So you roll damage for that.
I should have taken a thing that gives me mage armor forever.
So roll 1d8.
No, we're above 5th
Right.
level, so it's 2d8.
Yeah.
All right.
So I got
So you
2d8.
take
Oh.
11 points of lightning damage, Tylik.
Honestly, I don't know what health I was at before. Because I remember being healed above half at least, but the last recorded health I have is 11.
Because I think you were healed above half, and
I'm
then
pretty sure I healed you
got
like multiple times.
you got healed above half, but then you were all in a line again. So then the dragon barfed on you all again.
Cause like whenever we ended, like whenever we finally
Yeah, I
killed it, I
thought-
did heal, like I did like the mass healing word, and then I did a cure wounds to Tylik.
Yes, that's right.
It's like,
I'm somewhere above half.
I mean, you might be able to still see that in the.
Yeah, I'm seeing if I can find. You have at least 10 extra health.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you're
I'm
safe.
not unconscious at least.
That's still
that
a
would've been
bastard of a
hilarious,
shocking
but
grasp.
no.
Just give yourself 15 extra health because I saw the others, but I'm not willing to do that math.
That gives me 16 total.
Yeah, so you get immediate, like, painful hand buzzer.
Yes, now we're even. We are even now. Deal? Or at least we can carry this on later.
I still have a couple level 3 spells.
Alright, ET, the fuckery's over.
I do too.
My hands is glue.
I want
Just
both
fucking-
of you to make a DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
Well, this happens. I'm gonna fill up my drink
Not again! You know I can't make wisdom saving throws. Oh my god!
Both of you are frightened of me. As
What
she
the
goes,
fuck are you?
alright, motherfuckers, the ha-has are over, so kiss and make up.
If they took that literally, that'd be funny.
What?
You're done fucking with him, and you're done fucking with him. Let's go to my goddamn monastery. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Good. Let's go.
And as you stand up, you do see Wild's, like, pink and, like, the purple and orange outside of Wild's shop.
Yeah,
Purple
that's the
and
thing I can
orange.
do as my action, by the way. It's
He's
free.
got Halloween colors going on?
His shop has always been that.
He's been purple and orange this entire time?
Yes, that's how I described it when I first talked about
Maybe
it.
I mentioned that the
Very
first
weird
time as well.
round kind of
It is entirely.
The only reason I did that was because it's, like, similar to the fucking, the Harry Potter magic shop. That's literally why I made it the purple and orange.
Alright, so we're cruising.
So you guys just head straight up to the monastery?
Yeah, we'll head there first.
If I'm not stopped for a detour, we're going
Yeah.
to my monastery.
Alright, you walk about 150, 200 feet, and eventually, like, you see, oh, that, like, very nice buildings. Like, yeah, some houses, some businesses, one magical... One of the buildings is about, like, purchasing land, and you can see through, like, the glass door a really disheveled-looking man.
And then there's the
Little
one
wave
building
that
that keeps
seems
the
easy.
rent low.
Yeah, and then there's the building where the dude goes out of the back and shoots a gun into the ground to make sure the rent stays low. Hi Socks. Hi buddy.
He's got all the cats.
I have both cats.
Looks like home it does.
Yeah, you see the one rundown, disheveled shack. It is a shack that was slapped into an empty space.
He grins and like books it towards it and like kick through the door.
You watch as the sign says of the eldest fate, but it's like a much larger piece of wood, and it's of the marked out, the Eldat marked out, Elda marked out, eldest fat marked out fate.
They got old Cracklemouth to do the fucking sign, I see. What's good, fuckers?
Immediately, you watch him run, kick in the door. It folds like fucking nothing straight in, and immediately inside there, you see 3 people all sitting inside. You see a normal, you see a gold-skinned dragonborn, you see an orc, and you see a goblin. It's all standing in there.
What's good, yoey bastards?
The goblin goes,
she immediately like one arm scoops him up and starts spinning him around. Oh, I got fucking sent here. Can you believe this fucking place? I never thought there would be an after, but now that I'm here, it seems very logical, but illogical at the same fucking time. There's there's so many things. I gotta talk to an aspect of death like 30 fucking minutes ago.
the tiny goblin's like, it's so much time! Oh! First you're here, you talk to death! What?
Also, I'm a rare breed here. She's just like fucking gushing to her friends.
The orc
This is
immediately goes
adorable.
over and just kind of like grabs both of you and immediately lifts you up in another hug. And you just hear, did you see my sign? I did the sign.
It's so fucking good.
And then the dragonborn is sitting there. You maybe saw this dragonborn once before they did the thing, and what
Ritual.
you know, yeah, before they did the ritual. From what you know about this dragonborn, they were kind of a piece of shit. And they're just sitting there like,
How are you doing, you dead fucker?
Well, you're dead too, so we're on the same.
No,
boat.
I'm not. I'm not.
just kind of like,
See, I talked to the bighorn dude. And he's like, "Oh, you're actually just a soul. You're not a soul and body like the rest of these people. Did you come through this fountain?" I was like, "No, I've never seen that fountain in my life." And he's like, "That's mildly concerning, like most things about me."
the dragon just goes,
I'm just rubbing it in his fucking face.
yeah, the dragonborn just the whole time just,
Yeah, great. Oh, you
Oh,
talked to
right.
right.
These two are my new pals. There's a third
Hi.
one who's off doing some fucking religious shit. I don't know. Hats off to him for finding something that he loves in life, or on life rather.
I'm so sorry. He looked at our Respi's webcam because it's so fisheye. He's fucking walleye out the wazoo.
It's just like, these are my friends. It's Brenham and then Tylek, and like one of the eyes is just like,
Like literally, but no, like it was literally just fucking like He's just looking, and one eye's looking straight forward, the other's over here, and then it swaps. The other eye's looking straight forward, the other's over here, and I just
and this is Tylik, and the one eye just like drifts down.
I just couldn't.
Unsynchronized blinking, where it's like,
Oh yes.
Except
Except the
anyways,
wet
these are my
blinking
pals.
noise.
That's Brenham. That's Tylik. These motherfuckers don't. Well, up until 30 minutes ago, they didn't ever had fucking banana bread. Can you believe it? And then some dude comes up, turns himself into banana bread, but obviously it's not as good as fucking Frankie's. Nothing's ever gonna match Frankie's banana bread. But like, I gotta teach the fucking unwashed masses about banana bread here.
The Tyler Goblin goes, "Oh, I really miss Frankie's banana bread. That shit was the greatest stuff."
I've got the fucking recipe in me noggin, and I'm gonna make some batches.
Immediately falls to its knees, crying. "Oh, the chosen one."
Oh my god.
The orc also falls to his knees. "You are the greatest to lead all of us."
Oh, damn right.
And the orc, like,
Whoa.
the orc isn't like built buff orc. He is orb. He is round.
Rotund,
God.
if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, rotund, and him like on his knees is eye level with you, and he's just like arm the size of your torso, just like, "Oh, you're the greatest."
Oh, well, the first things first, I've got to get money. I'm glad that you've set up shop here. I've got to get money so I can get, fucking things for the banana bread, and then I gotta make the fucking banana. I'm gonna need a kitchen. Is there like a rent-a-kitchen thing here? I turned to Brennan and Tylik. Is there like a rent-a-kitchen type thing I can do? Because like I don't need to buy a house. I wouldn't have the money to buy a house for sure. But like I'm gonna need a kitchen to make banana bread. I'll figure it out later. If only I had fucking fire breath, then I could. Oh well. You do what you can with what you got. God,
Okay.
God dealt me 2 hands, but then decided that was too much, so he took one of them.
The tiny goblin like, "We have a kitchen, but it's..." Yeah, like turns, and it's literally just like an open wooden fire with like a pot sitting leaning on top of it.
I can make that work.
Oh my god.
Like there's like fucking 5 feet of char all around of just open area, and the back wall is all charred wood. There's a burnt open hole in the ceiling, and the dragonborn sitting there goes, "Yeah, when I got here, I built this place. Well, I sat here as a squatter, and then through the money that people threw at me, I was able to make a shack, and then these two showed up about the same time and nearly burned it down."
Yeah, that tracks. That tracks a lot for all of us. I fucking love this family. She's like beaming with pride the entire time. She's like, "Yup, these are the people that I call my family." You're goddamn right.
I was lean over to Tylig and be like, "And I thought our group was a little messed up."
We're not messed up. We're just quirky.
I rephrased that. And I thought our group was a little quirky.
Thank you. Anyways, I was just coming in to touch base since the weird banana bread dude said that there was a monastery of us, so I decided to poke my head in for a bit, see who all was here. I'm running around with these fucks, the chuckle fucks, I should say. I kind of quite like them for like the 30 hour that I've known them. If you need me, give me a shout.
It's been a couple hours, but
My bad,
whether
a couple
you're-
hours. That I've
whether
known them.
your time keeping in your own brain is functioning is up to you.
It's whatever.
New world. It's fine.
Yeah,
Go
if
slow.
you give me a shout. I'm gonna be running about and flying about as I normally do, causing a ruckus and spreading the good word of our Lord and Savior Death. Anyways, toodaloo, and she walks to the door, like picks it up, sets it against the wall near the door frame, and then it walks out.
Oh my
You go to pick up
God.
the door, and you pick up just the part that, like, the one plank that holds the handle.
I was gonna say, can I pick up the door handle, go to place it where the door handle would, let it go, and it just to the
Yes,
floor?
you play it like you had. It's not the top half of the plank because you kicked like above the top half. So you like set the door handle there, and it just loud wood smack on the ground.
She picks it up, operates it like she would a door, and then like to go outside and then lets go, and it just again, just like a.
Eh.
So yes, you make your way out through the destroyed door. At the dragon person goes, "I have to buy another one." And you hear the goblin go, He goes, "No, you can't. You tried to repair the ceiling that was burning with more fire. It's like fire! It's an expression."
That's my fucking family right there. I love my merry band of misfits. Well, where to now? What do now?
Well, since we're on this side of the street, and I'm kind of saying that towards Tyleg, and then I kind of just get a nod over to Wilds.
What's that place?
Let's just say we have
Um,
some history business with them.
We're great customers, eh?
Yeah, he loves us.
You all make
Always
your
nice.
way down, back the 150 feet, and now outside there is a closed door with a like purple and orange like paint on the outside, and it says Wild's Magic Shop. You immediately hear. Do you actually do this, Maeve, or you immediately hear? Oh, Australia! God damn it! Right, who the hell?
And then, oh, it opens like a normal door. How about that? Anyways, walks inside.
We didn't tell her to do that.
You see the satyr. The bottom half is goat legs, top half is human body.
How about
Yeah.
that?
Right, who the hell are you?
How do you do?
Oh, you're
lad?
with them. That's why.
How do you do, lad?
hi.
My name's Maeve of the
Pleasure
Owl's
to meet you.
Night. Pleasure to meet yous.
Like reluctantly shakes hand. We have to fucking get. Right. Well. Oh shite. Why? Why have you brought her here?
Well, I'm just hanging out with them, to be honest. I showed up here a couple hours ago. I didn't go through the fountain, which apparently is a really big thing. Yeah.
What?
Mhm.
I think
not.
Orthodox already knows. Yeah.
I'm not gonna unpack that can of worms.
Yeah, so now I'm here. I'm hanging out with these chuckle fucks. We're
Right.
down to two, but only one of them is looking like he's gonna come back, hopefully.
Well,
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on in the afterlife.
whatever the hell you want. There's not
Question,
really.
How did you die?
Feels a
I'm
little
not here.
personal.
Well, you do have a point there. I'm trying to figure things about death, what comes after, the aspect of death as a whole. Like, what did death look like when he came for you? Or she. My apologies, we're still not 100% sure, and apparently it's a mixture of those things, and animals even sometimes. But, if everyone here has died, I would like to, in the politest way I possibly can, figure out how, when they died, what everything about that, and see if there's any kind of correlation to, like, what it was that brought them here, etc., etc., etc. It's a whole fucking thing. But anyways, if you don't mind me asking, how did you die?
Make a persuasion check.
Alright.
Alright, while you're doing this, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
How dare you piss at a time like this?
I'm sorry, I can't hold it no longer.
14.
He responds with a, right, well, I, died because I got stabbed.
And what did death look like when it came for you?
I didn't see a death. It more
You
just,
kind of
like-
showed up here.
I fell asleep, and then suddenly felt like I was drowning, and then suddenly I was out of the fountain.
Well, it kind of tracks. Ain't that
Yeah, the
something?
drowning thing is kind of all around thing, so I've been able to figure out.
Okay, so death happens, and then you drown, and you come out of the fountain, which does make sense, because, like, you can't really breathe water in your fountain.
Right.
Alright,
Question,
alright.
do you think this isn't the... Whenever you say afterlife,
Yes.
do you think this is it? Do you think it's just this?
There's more?
He's new.
Technically,
He's new.
technically,
Technically.
how do I explain this? Pulls out a jar of marbles and slams it on the table. Alright,
1,338.
okay. Imagine,
Yes.
pick a marble.
Alright.
Now, draw a straight line from these stagnant marbles to any other of the nearby marbles.
Okay.
Whenever you die,
Yeah.
your soul is shunted in a straight line from the world you're on to one of the nearby worlds, which is the nearby marbles. The world we're on is the marble in the direct center. However, instead of a jar with a limited number, it's an infinitely sized jar with an ever-filling number of marbles.
So when I die here, I'm still going to be dead. Would I be dead? Or is it just starting life anew at that point?
Well, I mean, you'll die here, yeah, but you would be starting life anew somewhere else. You only came here because you just so happen to be lined up with your world in this place.
Okay. Yeah, I think I got that.
So, technically, Afterlife is just whatever world you show up to. It's not just this. This is one of the rare ones. Also, only soul beings can go to the afterlife. Not every
constructs and shit can't go
Well,
here?
Constructs, there are very few constructs that are given souls, but there is also many people that are born in other worlds that are not given souls. Not every creature and being has a soul.
Well, ain't that something?
We've had a few bigger beasts and creatures come through the fountain, but those typically either immediately run to the forest or are killed or are taken in by special people.
Well, how about that? Anyways,
Okay,
what are
so-
you guys doing here?
Yes, why are you here?
You got anything for us?
That guy. It's
You
not
haven't-
a shop anymore. It's a
You
commission
didn't
place.
put in an
Right!
Oh, so he does commissions.
Yeah,
Yes, he does.
I used to make magical items. Then that business wasn't working too well. I mean, it went all right, but I found out a trick. If you do commissions, you can make the exact same magical item that you would have made, but charge more for it because somebody specially requested it.
That's a smart
Are you-
business
Are
choice
you
right there.
supposed to tell the customers that?
Now they know, but I'm
He's got a fucking
Sure.
point, though.
directly backed by Gorthadak. You think people are going to go to somewhere else?
You got a monopoly, I see.
Oh yeah.
Got a
I mean,
point, got a
granted, there are other magical enchanters, but I'm the only one with Gorthadak to my name, so I use that to the greatest of my ability.
Use what you got.
Okay, I do remember that, but do you have anything, of our needs?
Are you on the fucked up items?
Fucked up items?
Yeah, misplaced
Yeah.
rune, mistranslated
yeah.
rune.
Yeah, the
What?
bargain bin, please.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you want these things? Why?
Because they're funny.
But would you rather keep them in a little pile in the corner just collecting dust?
Do you want to make money or do you want them sitting in a fucking barrel doing nothing?
What she said.
Leans down, pulls out the hilt of a sword. Alright. Try and swing the sword out. Flick your hand and swing the sword out.
Okay.
You
Thanks
take
so
1
much
point
for
of
coming
slashing
by, some
damage as the
dude.
sword goes
I wish
through
I
the
was able to
handle
answer some of your
into
other
your hand, and you're gripping onto the blade of
chat
a
messages,
sword.
but
Oh, that's
I guess I'll have
cool.
to answer them next time.
How?
Right.
I'll see
So,
you later. Have a good
whenever
night.
I made the rune, somebody wanted a sword that would extend out, so it'd be easier to conceal, hold, and a person. I did the rune of the direction of the blades extending backwards, and it really fucking hurt when I tested this shit out. You want it? You want the reverse fucking sword blade? Is this what you want? Is this?
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of cool.
I mean, I'll take it.
Fucking a silver.
Here you go.
I should charge more, you idiots, more for this shit. I know I'll get it.
I was gonna say gold at least.
You know what? Fuck yeah, give me 9 more silver for it.
I don't think that's how sales work.
Give me 9 more silver.
I'll give you 4 more silver.
Fine. Takes it.
It's getting so much more exasperated each time you guys pass by this shop.
God, how many
We
more
are
fucked
on
up-
demon time right now.
Anything else?
1 second goes into the back and starts like rummaging around, like you hear noises.
Is the bell still stationary?
There's no bell.
Oh yeah, right. I gotta remember if we actually. Okay, never mind.
You tried to take his bell, and he's been smarter than that. Especially when you
Disappears
guys
whenever
are
we
in the
come
shop.
In the room.
Oh, of course. Hide your bells,
Watch
hide your
everything
signs.
bolt itself down.
There's probably a magical ward that removes the bell the moment you guys enter.
What has surprised me?
Glyph of warding
Um,
that shit.
Group of warding whenever these 2 specific people enter
Yeah,
the
thank
shop.
you, some dude.
Bell disappears.
I hope you have a great night.
I'm not on that registry.
Ah.
You're the best. Thank you for stopping by.
Listen, I've been pretty amicable. I think
bye.
he likes me.
Sure. You're the one that fucked with the door.
Listen, I didn't know how magical doors worked in the fucking afterlife, okay?
It's not a magical door. It's just a regular door.
I didn't know that!
Was that the same reason that John... Was it John that did it the first time?
No, John, I did it the first time because I wanted to be a menace and be fucking, and it was a meme. And then
I just
The-
kept doing it.
the improv comedian in me is just like, alright, that's a recurring gag for later.
This is a prize tool that'll help us later.
Uh-huh.
After about like 2-3 minutes, he comes back out with just the blade of a sword.
I pick it up and I start looking at it.
You look, and it's just the blade, no hilt. And you
Can I
flick
grab where the hilt would be?
it. You go to grab. There's nothing there. There's nothing. It's just the blade. You grip the sword and you flick it, and the hilt appears.
Ah, I see. This is the
Yeah, fuck that one up
one.
too. Yeah, I accidentally put the enchantment of retractability on the hilt, not the blade.
That's fair.
That one, I don't know why. That one really fucking tripped me up.
You have a sideways one?
Do you fucking want one? How?
I was just curious. You messed it up twice. I figured you might have messed it up a third time. We didn't know.
First of all, to be able to make that, I'd have to specifically say in the rune carving and enchantment process for half the blade. I would have to create and specially commission half of a sword and have it duplicate itself sideways. Do you want that? Is that what you want?
You can do it for a pretty penny.
How much?
300 gold.
Ugh.
That feels reasonable to me.
250 if you can supply the sword.
Guys, like, grab the hilt that I'm holding, grab the hilt that, or the blade that,
Maeve.
Maeve is holding, sorry, and just be like, does this count?
No. Because like I said, I need half a sword. So, imagine a sword, and then cut it long ways, I need half.
Hot dog, not hamburger.
Hot dog, not ham.
That's
Good way to
interesting.
describe it.
Yeah.
Kind of like,
Looks at you,
hey,
baby, goes,
hey,
Alright, you... What do you... While I'm here, you're new here. Do you have
Yes.
money to spend?
No, I'm broke. I showed up like 3 hours ago, and I haven't done anything for questing or adventuring or anything like that. I haven't ran any pockets.
Never mind then.
That's
Like
why
you
I'm
saw-
trying to line your pockets, not mine.
Well, you can only line my pockets by having your own pockets lined yourself.
Or I could line your pockets with their money.
If
I
you
got
can
you 4
convince-
extra fucking silver.
If you can convince them to pay for something for you, then I'm all for it.
I'm the reason you got 4 extra silver for that one fucking sword. For that one fucking sword.
4 silver is not one completely personalized magic item.
Well, no, I'm not trying to get a personalized magic item. I'm doing it for the sake of bartering. And honestly, you should have higher standards even for your messed up weapons. They're quality stuff, through and through.
The sword itself was worth like
Yeah.
7 copper.
And how much is magic enchantments worth to you?
Cheap! The fucking
Cheap?
world's made of magic!
Eh, you got me there. Well, looks like you don't need me, and I walk out the front door.
hey, Maeve.
Governed by the whims of an ADHD character.
Oh my god. Of course. Alright then.
I follow
Right.
them.
I walk back,
Yeah.
I place the blade back on the table, then I walk out. Almost forgot this. Apologies.
No worries. Just kind of like picks it up and sets it to the side behind him. Anything else? Do
I'm
you,
already out the building.
Bye, Wild.
if you really truly want that fucking half blade, bring me half a blade and 250 gold, or half a sword. Sure,
Or
why?
a full sword and 300 gold. No, it was 300 gold, 250 if you supply the own weapon.
Yes.
So he could, in theory, 450 gold split a weapon in half. Hot dog, not hamburger style.
Sure.
Oh man, I
as-
am enjoying this character already.
As
my
you
God.
all
This is very
leave
funny.
Wilds. Alright. Sorry about that. That
Oh,
was.
don't worry. I didn't want to be a bother, but I was also wanting
you're
everyone to
good.
keep doing their thing.
Alright. In the meeting, with the One of Shadows, the
Yes.
4 ring.
Coming
as
out of
you're
my
thinking-
thoughts.
Yeah, as you're thinking of ways to better improve the process, you do receive a message. The One Ring that is guarding the door immediately turns and goes, I have a message from the outside. There is a group that was with you, Chosen. They have asked that if you are to leave for your tidings to please inform them by leaving a card similar to this one, and holds a card with the same symbol that is adorned on the chest of your robes. We can supply you with the cards, but we understand if you choose not to inform them, as your will is all that matters.
How did they know that I was in here?
They didn't know you were here. We stopped them before they even got close. But they managed to find the way that you had snuck out of the commotion with the instruments, and one of our people stopped them before they could even try and follow you further. We believe that it is you who wants to keep this business private.
Yes. Next time, if they do come this direction and believe that I have come this way, I would like you to redirect them. I do not want them to know that I am doing these things.
They do not even know that you came to the abandoned district. They didn't even make it past the bar. They have no idea where you are, my lord.
Okay, good. Alright, well, a couple other things I wanted to discuss before I head back out. But do we have any information about why the sun is moving? Oh, I can't hear you.
Right, mute my mic. The one of shadows says, "We have no a specific reason. All we know is the sun is the equivalent of." That gives the whole same speech of the sun is the eye of the overseer. Like this, the same information Gorthadak gave you.
Well, I already know that, but I am curious if there's some sort of problem with the overseer. So if you can get any kind of information about that, definitely tell me as soon as you can.
Do our best. Soon, hopefully, our prayers can be answered for this, for we are also concerned. The sun has not moved in our entire lives here.
Well, thank you. Otherwise, I was curious if there's any way that we can... If there's anyone that can research magic or, like, change it in any way. Possibly if there's any forms of magic that could heavily influence someone to be more susceptible to our god's teachings. Or if there's anyone that could possibly learn to make something that like that.
There is a 7 ring, I believe, in the world of Avagera, a planet up in one of the many planets that is our main magical researcher. I can try and send word to them, but if you were to go there personally and impose your will onto them, they would be sure to get it done in the quickest haste. But I will also be sure that in my message to imply that it is of your will that this magic is discovered.
That would be good, but I would definitely, of course, like to know where that exactly to go to be able to find them.
Yes. They are on the world of Avagera in the town known as, from our recent messaging and writings, in the town of Thortum.
World of Avagera.
Town of Thortum. Thortume.
Say that again?
The world
the spelling,
of
the spelling.
Thortume. Or Tum, not E.
TH.
Ortum.
Thortum?
Thortum, yes. Thortum.
Okay. And that's with the 6
There's a
ring?
7
you said?
ring.
7 ring,
7
okay.
ring.
7 ring, that's a magic researcher. Magic researcher, okay. Alright, good to know. When I get the chance, I will definitely head over that way and definitely inform them of that myself when I get the chance. But otherwise, the last thing that I have is I do think there is someone that might be able to be influenced by our teachings, possibly. And Kent produces a letter that he has written, made out of the paper from his notebook, and hands it to whoever is willing to take it.
The four-ring immediately holds his hand out and takes it and goes, "Do you want this delivered or read and information spread?"
This is specifically for a specific person that I'd met recently. That I want you to deliver this to them as soon as he is not around other people.
Who is it you would like us to deliver this to?
Alistair Trodair.
It shall be done.
Wonderful. Now, I am going to leave, but I do need someone to escort me back to the others.
Do you wish them to be seen or unseen?
Just to escort. I will forego a transformation, and I will just need to be taken there because I will not know where to go. But
Directly to your allies?
Yeah, directly to my allies, of course.
Do you
Don't
want
let
your
them
escort?
see you, though.
Understandable. I will be the one to lead you. I am the one of shadows. I will make sure that I am never seen. And immediately
Alright, good.
leads you out, constantly looking out into the distance, and then taking another corner.
Yeah. And as soon as, we're out and about, he, switches to Nox, and he's just like, huh? Where?
The four-ring turns to Nox, goes, "Follow me. I'll get you back to your allies safe and sound."
Okay.
And leads you back, leads you back to you're on the left side of the, Coliseum, goes, "Through the portal to Wilds, you'll find your allies."
How did you know that I needed to get back to them? Who are you?
Immediately just chuckles and just goes, "Time to go through," and shoves you through the portal. And you reappear on the other side. As you all exit out of Wilds, dealing with all that, waiting for the stragglers to come through, you look towards the Coliseum and you see Kent you see Nox, actually, in Nox's attire, kind of stumble through and kind of trip onto the ground.
There he is.
Ow!
Nox!
Oh, hi. Hi, guys.
Oh, there you are, you wee lad.
Who
everything okay?
I don't know you.
How do you do? My name's Mate of the
Right.
Eldest Fate. Pleasure to meet you.
Hi.
Shakes your
Hello.
arm way too fucking
Well, you're nice.
I try my hardest.
Where'd you come from?
The forest, technically. Apparently everyone went through this fucking fountain, but I never saw a fountain. So I came through a fucking ritual that sent me to here in a fucking forest, and then there were a bunch of wormlings.
Now, Maeve, this is you're explaining this again because you're expecting it, but also you're a little confused because you already explained all this to them. They were there.
Yeah, I thought you were there for it, but I guess your memory ain't the best, but so it is what it is.
Yeah, it's alright. Sometimes I'm not always myself, I guess.
Psst, mate,
That's fine, dearie.
this is the other one.
like turns around and like, what?
The split personality
Oh,
thing.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the one. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, anyways, my name's Maeva the Eldest. Fate. Pleasure to meet yous.
Oh, well, that's nice. Where'd John go?
I think you retired.
It's the turn to Bread of Vitalik.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he
Oh.
retired.
Yeah, John.
Huh?
John retired.
What?
We can see it whenever we want. You can. But
Huh?
and he'll be a. He
Yeah,
said
he
he'll
was-
come around if we need him. But
He was talking about
the
how,
kind of whole getting his son back kind of thing.
Yeah,
he's kind of taking a break.
Okay.
It didn't sound like that much of a break. It was.
Well,
he doesn't feel like dying and leaving his son to figure out that. His
Nox
dog
is
died.
obviously just shaken by this news. He's like, his hands are starting to shake, like,
Oh dear. Oh dear. She like hugs him best that she can.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. He probably needs that. He's probably alright.
Yeah, he was talking about how he wanted to spend time with his son and not potentially die and get sent to somewhere after this and leave his son behind.
Yeah, it only makes sense.
Seemed mighty sorrowful he was, but resolute.
And through this, the sun is now officially starting to set, and you see how typically at this time, like, it's not very busy because it's still noon sunlight. You watch, there's a lot of people out, some standing on top of buildings, some just standing watching as it turns from blues to oranges and purples, as they experience probably a lot of people for the first time a sunset in this realm.
Like that son.
And as the sun sets, not only is it just the blues fading to the oranges and purples and pinks, but you're noticing the light cascading through the air is catching the wisps of magic that just persist in the atmosphere. And noticed, as you're looking out, wisps of green and reds and other blues, all kind of forming a randomized palette of rainbow wisping throughout the sky, almost like an aurora that's there some places and not there in others, of just pure magical energy getting caught by the light.
Beautiful.
That's pretty.
I know I am.
Yes.
Sorry, I couldn't. I could not.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna go to bed now.
pretty.
Thank you. Fucking arm missing.
Thank you. With the one arm I can do this with.
And you all... Now, 3 of you have places to stay.
I
Maeve,
do have a place to stay. I can just go kick it at my fucking monastery.
Your,
Fucking leave, come back. It's nighttime.
your fucking shackastery.
Goddamn
Oh,
right.
man.
Montestack?
The banana bread. The banana bread.
Also
brown
banana
sugar.
bread.
Oh,
Banana
right.
bread boys.
We lad. Do you know what banana bread is?
Banana bread?
Yes. But it doesn't.
I
know what?
don't think you should put
Banana
that in bread.
You're fucking
Tyler,
wrong.
Huh?
Tyler, have you eaten all of that banana bread loaf, or you still have... Would you say you still have some of it?
I might, but who's to say I want to share? this delicacy.
What's thinking?
This is true. It's up to you.
Can I
Technically,
smell the banana bread he
technically,
has?
if you think about
You
it, what I am
smell
holding in
it.
my hands, or what the banana bread I have, is technically a godlike artifact because it was conjured up by God.
Goddamn right, banana bread is a godlike artifact.
Anyway,
I will say,
Godly artifact, banana
Maeve,
bread.
you don't because it is not Frankie's banana bread.
That's
You've
fair.
tuned out every other banana bread because it is
No,
not true banana bread.
It is not. It is not. They haven't had banana bread, let alone good banana bread.
I
okay,
also
so
feel like it would be more
banana
Banana
potent,
bread,
like
really good
if it was
banana bread, then there's
fresh.
Frankie's
Frankie's
banana
banana-
bread.
Hell yeah.
hey,
It's not
hear me out here.
if
God
it
like
was
banana
fresh, it'd be
bread
able to
made by
smell
a
better,
god.
too.
No, it's Frankie's banana bread, made by Frankie, the god of banana bread.
Made by the true god of banana bread.
Frankie, yeah, I know.
Frankie just turns out to be the true god.
Could you imagine? That'd be fucking
No,
immaculate.
true god is Frankie, god of banana bread.
My child, you have done well to spread my name.
I now given you godlike powers to smite everything and turn it into banana bread.
Just a
Also, you get an arm made of banana bread because hell yes.
Hell
Like
yeah.
infinite banana bread, where you would take a bite of your own arm and it just
Oh
regenerates.
my
I
god.
left a loaf of banana bread at your monastery, dude.
Oh yes.
Ah, that's good again. No, nope.
So Maeve kicks it at the monastery.
Oh,
Literally just like on the floor.
do we just
I
all like
mean-
separate without saying anything, or like?
but before Maeve heads off, I'm like, you could kick it at my buddy's place. I could give you a goal, and you can make me that bread.
I guess it would be enough to make the banana bread. Yeah,
I'm pretty
I'd be
sure
down with
Miriam
that.
has a
It-
kitchen
it-
as
it-
well.
I'm just if a
If you
piece
wanted to
of
make it
gold
there.
isn't enough for banana bread. I don't know what kind of banana bread you're
Oh.
making.
In world lore of D&D, like a normal D&D world, a goal could have a peasant live comfortably for like several months.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. If a gold, unless you're making like with the highest quality, freshest ingredients, a gold will get you the
Like-
shit for banana bread.
Truffles from the highest mountains or some shit.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's a fucking deal you got.
I
Alright. Kent.
I guess
Mhm.
I just go shopping with Maeve on the way to. Was it Matthew? Matthew's house?
Alright,
Yeah.
so you make your way over to Nox makes his way to Madeline's house.
Matt-
Madeline.
Miriam?
Miriam, not Madeline.
Madeline.
I don't know where the fuck
Who's
Madeline came from.
Madeline?
You're throwing a lot of M names around right now.
Miriam. No, I'm thinking of Madeline because of the fucking messaging interaction I had with Trent.
Dude, you could have multiple Celeste.
Her name is Madeline. So
Dave is spelled with a B?
Nox.
This is the original Irish way of spelling it before it gets anglicized.
Huh.
Huh.
Fun fact: MEDB is Maeve.
Okay.
So Nox heads over to
Okay.
I can think of fucking Madeline now. God.
Miriam.
Miriam.
There's so many in
Miriam.
Nox
Nox heads to Miriam. Brenham heads off to where do you go, Brenham, to sleep?
Miriam's.
I go to
Okay.
Madeline's.
If you're ready to climb a fucking mountain, then
Um,
you just go to Miriam's as well.
Fuck it.
yeah, fuck it, I'll go.
All right, Nox and Brenham both go to Miriam's, whilst
Wait,
Uh,
what?
Yep, Brenham is following you to Miriam's, whilst Maeve and Tylik go shopping for the ingredients of banana bread, and eventually head outside of the house of Matthew. I will say that ends the session here, but we're gonna have a little bit more with Maeve and Tylik.
Oh. No. Apparently we are not allowed to know who Matthew is.
Why
No.
the fuck are you following me? Why the hell are you following me?
I have a question for Miriam.
What kind of question?
Technically, it's a two-part question, but that's the end of the session. So,
I won't forget this. I won't forget this. I'm writing this shit down.
you're writing down. Miriam follows
You better
Kent.
believe that if we have this interaction and we're talking about, like, you start following, I'm going to switch to Kent just to be like, why are you following us? Why are you following? What is your
No.
intentions with my sister?
Very aggressive. I was simply going to ask a simple question. I'll put it this way. It's a yes or no question. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Very simple yes or no question. Like, it is literally...
As you shake, go to shake hard.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it's a 6-sentence, it's a 6-word question. I think the last 2 words are no, the last 2 words are not hyphenated. How do you spell? No, it's just 6 words. Okay, the last 2 words are not hyphenated. 6-word question. That is it.
6?
Yeah.
Now I need to think about what... Okay. The first initial one that I was thinking of was like 9 words long. That's what initially I thought you might be doing, but 6 words?
9? How'd you get 9? The first one that I thought you would think of was 8.
8? What's the 8 one you were thinking of then?
No, my 8-letter one was going to be the first thing that I thought I was going to say.
I think I have one that could possibly be the one, since it is 6 letters long. But I don't know if you're that bold.
Oh.
I don't know if Brenham's that bold to do that. Oh my
What kind
god.
of 6-letter word? What kind of 6-word sentence are you thinking of? Because
With all the things that I know you possibly could be trying to do with Ken's sister, it could be many things.
I'm trying to think of like what you're thinking that I'm thinking of. I'm coming up with like 4-word sentences, 5-word ones. I
mean, the initial one that I originally was thinking of, because I was like, could he possibly be trying to ask her out on a date or something? Which is entirely possible and likely the case.
That one I will give you. That one would definitely be a possibility, but not the initial one.
Not the initial one. Huh. I mean, you can still ask to go to a place without specifically saying that it's a date.
That is true.
You tricky bastard.
But once again, not initially.
You tricky son of a gun.
You would have to wait a session to figure it out.
I'm gonna have to wait a week. I'm gonna have to wait a week.
Just play Hangman and try and figure it out.
Hangman right now with words. Is date in the sentence?
It would just be a very long sentence.
Mm.
It would be a bit like Hangman statement.
Hangman sentence? Question? Hangman question?
Oh, I remember that. It's basically Wheel of Fortune then, at that point, actually.
Mm.
It's basically just Wheel of Fortune, but the host is the Hangman.
Mm.
That would be an interesting thing on Channel 8.
Yeah. It's like smile and then the smile.
My
Yeah,
God.
okay. So,
I'm making
Oh.
fucking banana bread, dude. Hell yes.
Hi.
There's one.
How do you do?
Hi. How's it going?
Hey, were you literally just making
It's
banana
going
bread?
pretty good. I'm making some fucking banana bread. Yes, I'm making fucking banana bread. Hell yes. I may or may not have the entirety of the copy pasta memorized.
Maeve has just become just all about banana bread.
Well, when you have really good banana bread and then you meet people who have never had banana bread, you want to
I
teach them what
mean-
good banana bread is.
Now I want banana bread in real life now.
Make yourself some fucking banana bread.
I don't even know if I
Want
like
some.
banana bread specifically,
love
but I
banana
really
bread.
want banana bread right now.
Hell yes.
I know Jacob works tomorrow. I'm just gonna buy banana bread tomorrow and be like,
Is there
Want some?
banana bread like at Foodland?
yeah, there's definitely banana bread at Food Line in the deli section or something.
At Aldi's, we have banana
I don't know if it'd be
nut
any good.
muffins and banana bread loaf sliced.
I remember
Yeah, I think we
at-
have banana bread loaf slices. I'm literally double checking because
I had like whenever I worked at one of my previous jobs, like someone just like would come around like the shops, like the restaurants in that area, and would just come by and be like, "Hey, do you guys want some like different kinds of breads we have, like including banana bread and like other things?" There was like cookies and cream like breads or like other things, and like it was just like their like own made stuff that they were just like walking around like being like, "You want to buy this? Yes? No?" But they were
Wait, what's the
delicious. They were heckin' delicious. It was wild.
I gotta make banana bread.
what's the difference between banana bread and banana nut?
Banana nut typically has nuts in it. Like,
Wow, really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know what that was.
I'm glad I'm making banana bread over here and not dealing with that.
What the fuck?
What's happening?
the thing Fred posted in general.
Oh, what? What did you put in general? Let me
Why is
see.
it always what you doing it and never, dude? I got some fucking banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah, my mom told me that if
my
I
God.
wait for things, like good things will happen to me, dude. And I waited for some things and then I got some banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah. So it just goes to show that waiting for things is like worth it. But there's a lot of bad things in this world, dude. Like fucking skunks, dude. Hell no. Scratching your eye, but it's still fucking itchy, dude. Hell no. The Cubs, dude. Hell no. Like getting paid not a lot of money, dude, for working. Hell no. But banana bread at fucking work, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Banana bread, bro, at fucking work, dude. Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
I recited the
alright.
incantation so well it killed him.
Oh my god. You alright? Freaking dies. Freaking dies of banana bread.
I love that video. Have you actually watched that video though?
I think I've heard it before. It's been a long time though, I think.
Alright, we're making a pilgrimage to the sacred site.
There's banana bread Pop Tarts.
Alright. Why is it?
I made a note
always-
to remember that Brenham is trying to do shit with Miriam. All I wrote down is Brenham, what the fuck?
That's fair.
Dude, I got some fucking banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah.
My mom told me if I wait for things, like, good things will happen to me, dude. And fucking, I waited for some things, and I got some banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah. So it just goes to show that waiting for things is, like, worth it. But there's a lot of bad things in this world, dude. Like fucking skunks, dude. Hell no. Scratching your eye, but it's still fucking itchy, dude. Hell no. The fucking cops, dude. Hell no. Like getting paid not a lot of money, dude, for fucking turkey. Hell no. For banana bread. That's fucking work, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Banana bread. Hell yeah. Banana bread. Hell yeah. Banana bread. Hell yeah, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Why is it always when you doing it? Never. I found some fucking. I got some banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah.
I need it to be known. I tried watching it. It never loaded. So the only thing I got from that whole thing was Audrey's reaction to it and you screaming silently.
Great.
That's all I needed to know.
I just sent you the fucking video.
I mean,
No.
fair enough, to be honest.
That is all that I saw, and I was like,
You're like,
yep,
nope,
nope.
this is alright.
That's all I need. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, that's that was just oh my god. That's something.
See, my question is, are they just making banana bread over there?
Me?
Or-
I'm making banana bread.
Yeah, what are they
Then-
doing? Are they are they making like banana bread muffins?
I don't know. I would. Tylik was asked if he got the letter, and then if quote he was okay with sharing the things with me around. So I was like, I'm gonna go make banana bread, and I got sent here.
Oh.
Ah.
So
Yeah, that
No,
makes
Tyler was doing
sense.
his own
Tylik things.
Tyler things. Yeah, normal Tyler things.
I'm a little concerned about that, considering other things that have happened, but, you
I
know.
don't know what the fuck is up with him.
I don't know.
So much
I don't
shit
know.
happens all the time.
I don't know. I'm so excited to see all the fun shit that's gonna happen.
I'm
I'm
so excited
so
to play this
excited.
character because I was like, I like John. I love him conceptually. He's really fun. But goddamn, do I want to play a Chaos Gremlin?
Bastard, there's two types of fun.
We
There's like
love Chaos Gremlins.
there's a whole like good sounded character like John where he has intricate backstory. He is John.
Oh yeah.
And then you have Maeve on the complete other hand, pun intended,
Ew.
and just
The
two complete different characters.
Beautiful.
I mean, yeah. That's totally like with me and like Kent and Knox and Liz from the other campaign. Because Liz is the freaking
The Chaos Gremlin.
the Chaos Gremlin, exactly. And then I have Kent and Knox over here doing all their bullshit, which is definitely a bit more drama.
By the way, I have 3 bullet points for Maeve's backstory. I'm just making everything else up as I go.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
Frankie and the
was
banana
Frankie made up?
bread. Frankie and the banana bread was planned ahead of time so I could do the fucking banana bread. I got some fucking banana bread at the monastery the other day, dude. Hell yeah. That was planned. The whole ritual thing was planned.
The people?
Everything else I've made up.
Like even like your little family?
The family wasn't planned ahead of time. I was like, he's probably just gonna make people up, and I'm just going to be like, I remember you.
You! I love you!
What What's up,
But just-
fuckers? I know all of you.
But just
Yeah, we'll go with that.
The initial book it in, fucking kicking the door. What's up, fuckers? Oh! I was like, yes.
I felt so sad whenever John was talking about leaving.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to respond.
Yeah, and it's like
But
Nox
I'm
was like
A-okay with
taking
what I
in this
did.
information.
It was
Like,
beautiful, but like,
Nox is like so distraught right now.
see, you can always go and visit him.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
Like,
like, you
even
can
now.
go
but he's
have
not
tea
in on
parties
the
with him on
adventures
Sundays.
anymore. He's not gonna
Yeah, but
be
you
in
can have tea
on
parties or
it.
something, you know? You can bring him some banana bread with tea.
Nox is not thinking about that. He's just like, oh no, my depression buddy.
No.
No.
Now I got this person who's way too ready to roll with whatever is happening right now. She's way too excited to be dead.
Dead but not dead.
I was sitting there, I was like, I want this character to be like way too excited about being dead. Like, that was one of my main bullet points. I was like, she's here to learn about the afterlife. I'm Way of the Long Death Monk. And Way of the Long Death Monk is pretty okay up until the last one. Let me...
I have no clue how Nox is gonna feel about all the shit she's gonna be doing down the road.
Okay, so...
Oh god,
first-
there's so much reading.
Oh my.
This is like nothing. When I reduce a creature within 5 feet of me to 0 hit points, I gain temporary health equal to my wisdom modifier plus my monk level. That's pretty alright. At 6th level, I can, as an action, each creature within 30 feet of me, friend or foe, must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me until the end of my next turn. At 11th level, when I'm reduced to 0 hit points, I can expend 1 key point, no action required, to have 1 hit point instead. I get to go, no. For free.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
There's Touch of the Long Death. As an action, I can touch one creature within 5 feet of me and expend 1 to 10 key points. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. If so, it takes 2d10 necrotic damage per key point spent on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. So 20 necrotic damage. Or my bad, 20 d10 necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Yes.
Ooh.
I was talking to him. I was like, I don't want to be sponsored by like gods or anything because Monk is busted. Monk's just broken.
You're like, you're already
And then
taken care of.
his reaction to an invasion happening told me everything I needed to know. He was not ready for a monk, and I don't think he will be for any time in the future. Because like,
We've made some progress. That fight was
My-
at least pretty like evenly balanced.
oh yeah,
So I think
I took
He's-
no
he's
dragon,
damage.
like,
definitely
5
learned
times our
quite a
level.
bit, I think, from that.
I took no damage.
Oh my god.
Evasion, motherfuckers.
Oof, oof, oof.
Yeah, and then they just get a whole bunch of shit. They get slow fall, where you can
Oh my
reduce
God.
falling damage equal to 5 times your monk level. So at max level, you get to reduce 100 points of fall damage, which I believe is close to terminal velocity. You can survive without taking any damage. You get extra attack, stunning strike, which is funny. My unarmed strikes count as magical for the purposes of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks. Evasion. When I'm subjected to an effect that makes me make a dex saving throw to take only half damage. Instead, I would take no damage if I succeed and half if I fail. I can use an action to end a charm or the frightened status effect. Lol. So, like... dominate person is a charm. No!
Oh
I
my
become immune to
God.
disease and poison, which is the most lackluster thing out of all of this. Tongue of Sun and Moon, I can understand all spoken languages, and everyone can understand any words that I speak. I I gain proficiency in all saving throws, including death saving throws. Because it is a saving throw. And that's at 14th level, so I gain a +5 to all my saving throws. Oops. If I fail at the saving throw, I can spend 1 key point to re-roll it and take the second result. Timeless body at level 15. I can't be aged magically. You can still die of old age, however. In addition, I no longer need food and water. Empty body at 18th level. I can spend 4 key points to become invisible for 1 minute. Don't know what the fuck they were cooking there. Also, you have resistance to all damage but force damage during that. Don't know what the fuck they were cooking.
Have you had Maeve in the in the backlogs for a while, or did you make
No.
her like recently?
This was a very recent character when I was realizing that I had to retire John. Not that I had to retire him, but that he wanted to retire. So I started cooking out characters. I started going through the backlog. I was gonna play Randall, because I want to play fucking Randall. But I talked to Recipe about it, and he said, quote, he wasn't particularly for it, which is the polite way of saying don't. So I didn't.
Like he still wants him to show up in like a...
I don't know. But like, it makes me mad because I really want to run Randall, and that makes the second campaign that he was a part of that is on indefinite hiatus.
I mean, at the moment, we haven't heard like any kind of update in which I'm like,
Yes.
I still consider that Viri is still up for grabs for a campaign at some point.
That's what I do. If one of my characters goes unused, into the backlog for later pickings.
I mean,
I'm mad because there's stuff that I want to do.
I want to do
review.
stuff with
Awesome.
Viri as well. I want a reason to draw her more. Also, because she's adorable and a tiny little bird.
She's a
And
little guy.
She's just a little person. I love her so much. I want to do stuff with her.
I might have Randall show up in my D&D game because, like, fuck it. I want Randall and Randall interactions. I've spent so much fucking brain power and put like. Because there are so many things crammed into Randall that I just love. There is aspects that we haven't gotten into yet, but namely, he is named after.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
We will never know.
He is named after... Gone. Eviscerated.
Yeah, so make a survival check. I'd say with advantage since you know the rest.
Has Jacob talked to you about the campaign that Trent's gonna be doing at some point?
Yes. All I know is that he's told me a lot about Gorzadak.
Oh,
And
I bet. He's been telling me as well.
Yeah.
He's been like, whenever he gets the chance, he's just like talking about all the stuff that is planned for him and like for that campaign and everything. And of course, I have my own character set up that I'm so excited to play as.
Ooh.
She has such a fun little like thing about her that is just very... It'll be really
Very
interesting.
excitable.
It is very exciting.
Make a perception check with disadvantage. You hear the conversation.
Would it be okay if I told you about the cool thing with this character?
Yes.
Yeah. So this character,
I'd say
I won't worry about telling you the backstory because that'll take a little bit. Along with, I'm scared that they'll pop in at any time. But the special thing about her is that she is a spirit that is separated from her actual body, and she has possessed like a marionette, like human-sized doll, and she is able to leave leave this doll to like possess like objects or other people. But like as she enters the campaign, she's like completely covered from like head to toe in clothing, so you can't tell that she is like a wooden doll or like a person, like a spirit inhabiting this wooden doll, but she is. And it will be just very fun
What
to
class
mess
is
with.
she?
She is a warlock.
That makes sense. I don't know why that didn't just come to my mind first thing. I was honestly thinking like, okay, what the heck would she be? What? No, it can't be that. No, warlock just completely slipped my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
You want to see the character sheet I made for her?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Let me know. I need the information.
I love her so much. She is so cool. Probably one of the coolest characters I'll ever make. I told like Trent about like her backstory and everything, and he was like, "That's probably like the coolest thing that." That's probably like a better backstory than I could ever come up with. Which I'm like, oh, that's a big compliment for me. A huge compliment.
Backstories are not my thing. Brenham being the first character I've ever made, barely has a backstory.
I
and
think,
my other, ooh, I love the little hat.
I know, she's so cute.
I love
I
the
also
little
have
hat.
here's her and her, like her spirit, and as the wooden doll as well.
Ah.
Yes. It took me forever to draw that wooden grain on her.
Oh yeah.
And it's really sad
That-
because I had to at some point my computer had to restart, and whenever I got back in, that file had corrupted when I was working on the wooden grain. And so I had to restart all over again. And initially I wasn't gonna work on the wood grain because I was like, I was just doing that randomly. And
So
so
then
I
you
was
got
just
to the
like,
point and you were like,
I'm just gonna do it.
now I have to do it.
Now I have to do it because it looked really cool. And I did it, and it looks really cool. But I'm very happy with that one because her backstory is just very interesting, and it'll be very interesting for Trent whenever we start doing like the actual like campaign, because like a quick summary of like what her character is essentially about is just like at some point like a long time ago she had found this artifact that kind of like chained her down to a location where she will be like forever alive, like her body will stay like pretty much immortal, but she couldn't leave, so she found like logs and stuff that she like chiseled down to make like an actual like body for herself to put her spirit in. So she left like her mortal body to go and try to find some kind of magic to free herself from the ruin. And like as she started traveling, like when she got farther and farther away from her body, the less and less she could remember.
Oh.
So as she enters the campaign for Trent, she does not remember anything from her past life, or like
she's just kind of been a spirit for as long as she can remember.
She just, yeah, exactly. She has no clue where her previous body is, or like any of the stuff that happened before that.
But her body is still
And she doesn't care
there.
either. She doesn't remember, so therefore she just does not care.
Like her body's still there. It's alive.
Mhm.
Well,
Just kind of in an empty state.
that's not terrifying at all.
It makes for an interesting concept. And I still need to talk to Trent about like if she gets like closer to a body, if she'll start remembering things as she gets closer to a body, or if like
Yeah, very
Um,
little things, and then like closer and closer you get.
yeah, I'm wondering if
thing.
that's something that might be like possibly a thing. I don't know, but I think it's funny because I'm originally planning her character beforehand to be like someone that was just obsessed with like knowledge, trying to find all kinds of like magic just kind of like an awful person, and then whenever she like kind of departs from her body and like travels to try to find a magic to like free herself, she kind of like, since she loses herself, she kind of just becomes like the super happy, like giddy person, the complete opposite of what she was before. Just like carefree, like la di da di da.
La da da, I'm a little spirit.
La di da di da, I'm going about my life. Hopefully no one knows that I am something else.
You all lay back down in your separated beds. Kent and Nox and Brenham having a bit of a feud.
Huh? Are we already
Nox-
going back to the house?
Yeah, you're walking back. You're walking to the house.
Why are you following me?
Who are
I have
you?
a
That's my purse.
That's my purse.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Why are
I
you
have a
following me?
question for Miriam. That is all. And then,
A
I'll be on my
question?
way.
What kind of question?
Just a simple yes or no question. That is all.
I would
May I
like some
stay at
more
your house tonight?
information
Yes.
before I even allow you to talk to my sister. What?
It is a simple 9-word question. That is it. It's a yes or no question, and then I will be out of your hair for the evening.
No. Walks faster.
I know where you live.
No!
That sounds like a threat.
No!
No, it's just about you can't get away because I know where I'm going.
No! I'll
Nine
tell
word-
Miriam not to answer.
9-word question. May I stay at your house and date you?
No.
No!
We're not
Runs.
gonna remember the original question. It's between 8 or 10 words.
Miriam,
May I stay at your house and date you, please?
Miriam, if Brennan
No, I'm
comes by,
desperate.
do not answer the door. Do not answer the door.
What? What's the problem? Is somebody following you? Somebody dangerous?
If Brenham comes to the door, do not answer it.
Oh, he's so sweet. Why would I not answer for him?
No, don't.
But why?
He's been possessed by an evil spirit, and we cannot let him come inside.
Make a deception check.
The evil spirit of horniness.
Deception. Where is it? I can't find it. Oh, there it is.
12. Right. Well, I'll just see about that.
No!
And, like, goes over to the door. And she goes,
No!
"Hey," like, not the door's not fully open, like, just kind of cracked, so you can just see like her head and like arms. So, hey, Brenham, is there something you need?
No!
Hi.
He doesn't need anything!
Be
Quiet, you, or else
No.
go get breakfast.
Hello, Miriam.
And-
I just had a one little quick question thing. It's a simple yes or no question. Okay, technically I have 2 questions for you. 1, have you heard of banana bread?
Yeah.
Pretty decent banana bread myself.
What?
Okay, my one that's interesting actually because actually both of them said they've never heard of banana bread before.
Oh, I
Anyway.
heard of it whenever I got here. That's where I started making it.
That makes sense. Anyway, apparently there's some new banana bread thing in town I've been hearing about. And my one question for you is just simply, would you like, I'm counting out some say, would you like to partake in some banana bread with me? This is 11. Whoopsies.
She like kind of blushes a little. Goes, "Are you asking me out on a date?"
No, just simply banana bread.
No.
Make a persuasion check.
Fucking
Why didn't you just say yes?
Kent manifests next to Nox.
Oh my god.
It's just like right next to me. I'm just like, no, 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 no,
She like
Yeah.
turns.
no.
She turns to Nox. Turns back. That sounds lovely, but if I ever want any banana bread, I'll just have some of my own. Thank you.
All right then. Sorry to disturb you at this late of an hour.
No, it's fine. I mean, my brother disturbed me as well, so.
Yeah, bye-bye, leave.
Kent just, or Nox just
It's
shuts
Kent,
the
it's
door
Kent.
in your
He
face.
switched at some point.
Kent shuts the door in your face.
It wasn't Nox, it was Kent that shut the door.
Good night, both of you. I kind of want to like just peep through the side door and see if I can just see Nox or Kent, whichever one
It's
it is
Kent.
at the moment.
It's
Just a
Kent.
Little, fuck you, little middle finger. Fuck you.
You peep through the window, you see
to date my sister.
I'm being nice.
Sure you are.
Miriam, like, just goes, why are you yelling at him through the window?
I'm not.
Deception.
Just kind
I
of like
leave.
goes over, grabs you by the back of your collar, goes, come on, it's time for bed.
Ah!
You all find your places of respite, lay down, and all have after a long fight and a long day, a nice, comfortable lay down in bed and have a long, restful sleep. And I'll complete a long rest, and we will end the session fully there tonight.
Oh, feels good to be at full hit points again.
Yippee!
Yahoo!
And my funny thing I was thinking of was it was this like meme of this person playing Skyrim and them like a guard saying, "Halt! You're not supposed to be here." No, it was like the Todd Howard place, like the Todd Howard person in Skyrim saying, "You're not supposed to be here," and then their game hard crashed to desktop. And so I was just imagining that's what Maeve sees when talking to Gorthadag. It's just like, "You're not supposed to be here."
Just sit back to the mortal plane.
Just like,
Not supposed to be here.
You're not
On.
supposed to be here.
the craziest shit happened.
Mister, go back. Leave. Well, that was lovely.
You're not supposed to be here.
I just like to imagine the way Maeve leaves to go back. They just dive into the fountain.
Just swims down.
This is how people come here. Let's try this. It just dives.
And that was the last we saw of her.
God, I need to find the scene.
Like, people say they swim down and then they. So typically, whenever you feel like you're drowning, you swim up. But if I swim down, eventually I'll go the opposite way.
Exactly. Right, you are.
You're a genius, mate.
You see, I'm just built different. Fucking old Orthodox said so.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, everyone
Oh,
say
I-
bye to stream.
Bye, friend.
Bye,
Bye,
stream.